What is up, my Gaggle of Geeks, and welcome to our watch party for Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Cut. I've got two badasses with me. What's up, guys?
What up?
What's up?
Nate and Chaz. Jay will be joining shortly thereafter, but we got to finish this up before I inevitably, hopefully, get to see the Snyder Cut this weekend. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We're crossing our fingers for you.
I don't know. But we're going to start with the Ultimate Edition. Do we need to say anything? I say we just start it. Best way to do this is just be like, all right, what the hell? Let's just go.
Well, it's on HBO Max. We just verified that. So
the one thing I was like, make sure we tell them.
Yeah.
HBO Max. It's going to be there. What second mark are you guys on?
17.
17.
This skips through all the HBO ads that they do before. So
I am on the DVD version, but I already lost the remote. This is going great.
All right, man.
Woo-hoo!
Doing well.
It's in the chair. We good? All right. So we are going to begin in 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to be a second behind. Where are you guys at?
Leave.
I'm on 30 seconds.
I'm 2
You
seconds.
just started
3
talking.
seconds behind.
Yep, he started talking. Yep. Did you guys watch this in the movie theater?
Mm-hmm. I saw the theatrical cut opening night. You know me, man. I'm not going to miss a Batman film.
Trying to remember if I did or if I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I waited on this one.
I treated movies the way that I do a film critic far before I was even a film critic. Like, I was like, how do I get advanced screenings of everything? And then finally I was like, hey, I could actually, I don't know, maybe I can make money. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
Mark Zorro, that's the
that was
comics
your
nod.
first. That was your first mistake, is thinking you'd make money off of it.
Excalibur. You got Watchmen Dude. And little baby Bruce.
I think Zack Snyder's great at casting. Can we say
That's
that?
true.
Yeah. Well, I would argue with the Jesse Eisenberg casting to an extent, but yeah, other than that, it's been great.
I'm going to start the first controversy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So we all know that this whole thing, this was a lead up to have the Martha payoff, correct?
Yeah.
That's the only reason that this is in it. If it wasn't in it, you know, that Martha thing wouldn't pay off. And if Martha wasn't in it, then that wouldn't be in it. Does that necessitate him having to retell the origin? Do you think there could have been a better way to do it? And do you think, I don't know, does this origin make it the definitive so you're like, it's worth it?
I think it's the best beautifully shot origin story.
Sure, it's beautifully shot, but like wholly unnecessary.
Yeah, but it's really quick too. Like there's no dialogue in it.
It's quick.
That's
Yeah.
where my mind goes. It's very, very quick to get through it without being shot. Oh yeah. It makes it original too with the way that they do the shots, but I like the fact that they do breeze over it. We all know at this point in time. Like there's no need to have this again.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really think about how dark that is, if you like look at where the gun is pointed when it actually fires, that's like at her throat. He did not aim for the chest or the head. Like that was the throat shot.
Yeah.
And if you guys are wondering, my dogs are in the Batman mood, so they're beating each other up. Apologize.
Your dog's like kicking your other dog in the face. Oh, nope, never mind.
Yeah, she wouldn't look like that. She'd look a lot worse.
We have Batman and Robin over
So this is kind of like his Rosebud, right? Martha is his Rosebud.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Like Citizen Kane, Rosebud was the thing, right?
Oh.
But it had a different meaning in the end.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not saying he's Citizen Kane. I'm just saying he does a lot of homaging to a lot of different people that I'm sure the toughest film critics are like, you piece of shit, how dare you? but they're just like quick little tributes. There's definitely Lord of the Rings vibes for the next thing in Justice League. So like, I don't know.
I can see
This
that.
shit's weird.
Thinking about
feel
the
about
trailers
bats?
and whatnot, I would agree that
This is the
very
first part where I went, wait, what? At least in the theater, I went, wait a minute. What? No. Okay.
And it took me a minute to realize, but I think he's dreaming here. With the number of dreams that he actually goes
Batman
into
loves
in the
dreaming
movie,
in
he's
this
dreaming here.
franchise. Batman has the nuttiest dreams ever.
Look, Jesus Christ.
Can you blame
That's
him?
Jesus Christ all over again.
Well, no, he looked
It
like a
is Jesus
bat.
Christ all over again.
He looked like a
Sorry,
bat.
I
in
might
that
it
shot.
up here.
That's a bat.
But
Dude, he's Jesus
Would you-
Christ
Dude,
with his
that's a
arms
bat.
out
they're,
like
they're the
that.
same. It's
Those are
Jesus
bat
Christ.
ears.
That's Jesus Christ.
No, shut the fuck up. I'm not going to say that it's Jesus Christ when it's a bat. That's a bat.
Maybe bats are Jesus, all right?
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
God did not make man in his image. He made bats in his image. We're just the byproduct. That's the yeah.
No
Yeah.
wonder fruit bats are so cute.
Yeah. Oh, all bats are cute, man. Have you actually seen bats? They're
Yeah, there's
adorable.
like this one pig face looking one that's always terrifying.
Yeah. It's part of the vampire bat family.
This is one of my favorite parts of the movie.
I agree. Bringing this and actually showing what he's going through during this time.
That's all you were curious about
really
when the
connects
satellite
to.
got hit in Man of Steel. It's like, wait, he was there? And then they're like, yeah, we're going to pay that off too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's no longer an Easter egg. It's a plot point.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like how so the very beginning showed, the origin. It was really slow motion, very emotional. Then it just goes to like a level 10 with intensity, right off the back.
Right? That whole polar
I love
string.
that they've been staying in the building the entire time. The boss wants us out. That's the only reason that they're leaving.
Welcome to corporate America.
That's some Amazon level corporate chokehold, and I don't know if I like that. I think Bruce Wayne needs to answer.
I mean, if there's anything that we've learned about Bruce Wayne, it's that
that's some Netflix energy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right. That's the perfect line. There you go.
Try to dispute that.
No,
We both
not even gonna think about it.
And it was
Not even
customer
gonna try to
service. I want to
dispute.
make sure that's clear. We love Netflix streaming.
We love Netflix streaming. Love Netflix streaming.
Dude, I like Netflix's shuffle button that they introduced. Side topic, but yeah.
But we
Side
also
topic,
love
yeah,
HBO
well,
Max.
I love HBO Max. I actually watch more HBO Max than I do Netflix. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Especially with all the
Their
DC
classic
on there.
films
100%.
collection is pretty dope.
Yes, it is.
Turner Classics.
I love them, dude.
This whole part is amazing.
Would you go deaf from that though? Like from that explosion, that sonic boom?
Look at that shit.
No.
I love that he runs to it.
I think
Like,
that's
this is
really one of the
Batman.
key things that they show is that even as Bruce Wayne, the first thing he does is run towards the danger. That's all he wants is to just get there.
Dude, I wish I looked that good in a suit like he does. Like in a vest suit,
And if you look at it like this, you could say that this is still a good Batman. He hasn't turned. Like this is the Batman that we all love and hoped that we'd see throughout the movie. But what the intention was after this, he's now a piece of crap and is branding people and stuff. Like this is all supposed to be within that time frame, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't start really losing hope until after these events. So
Maybe they just needed a quick thing where he could have killed someone and doesn't. And then they cut to the next part. I don't know. It just might not have been enough to showcase this. They needed to show the prime Batman.
You only see him lose in this situation. You see him lose
Horse.
one person. And I don't feel like that's enough, even after losing your parents, to justify you turning a hatred of Superman after you've actually learned what's happened in Metropolis. Like
Exactly. The worst
what's
thing about this
happened.
Bruce is he lacks common sense.
Yes.
Everything is like blinded. And you want the detective Batman. You know, you want the real good Detective Batman that can figure shit out.
Yes.
Does Zack Snyder
do
make a
think this is
cameo in this?
What do they call you, Wally? No, I don't think he does.
Um,
This is so weird, right? You're the boss. It's a little hot. Maybe they did some kinky 50 Shades of Grey before.
like,
It's like
how
he knew him
obsessed
that
do you
well.
have to be with your boss to say that line?
Ooh, you
when
see that
you're
cross fall?
crushed?
Jesus cross. That's a callback from the Man of Steel one, if y'all don't know. This shit's heartbreaking. Like, they do a great job with all of this. They really do set up why he would be pissed. But then Lex Luthor just shows up. It's so weird.
Her mom's actually alive. Let's be real. She survived that.
Yeah. Superman can't melt steel beams.
That little girl, guys. Hey, that little girl.
Dude,
that's Batgirl.
Would conspiracy theorists... Oh my god, dude, it might be Batgirl. Do conspiracy theorists, do you think they're like, Superman is an inside job?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. 100%.
18
Someone
months
think
later, almost 2 years later.
Okay, so you know that is plenty of time for him to go real nasty. 2 years of trying to figure it out.
I want to go somewhere in the Indian Ocean. I love how they're just like somewhere.
But then again, it makes this Batman so much more infinitely dumber because it's like 2 years you couldn't figure this out. We had cell phones. There's surveillance. What about the surveillance drone that Superman crashed? Get a close up of his face right there.
Maybe that's why he couldn't figure it out, is because he lost his satellite, and when he lost his satellite, he lost all connection and couldn't figure it out. That's it.
It's that kind of bullshit explaining of this stuff that bugs me. Because it's like, you need to explain it better.
I think you're just being kind of picky, dude.
I'm picky because I love it. If you love something, you want it to be good.
What is it? What is it? Uh-oh.
Bubbles. It's a doomsday sperm.
It looks like a... What do you call it? Oh.
I feel like my dog has coughed one of those up before.
Coca-Cola?
Product placement.
Oh, there was a lot of product placement in Man of Steel. I remember.
Yeah, there was
I know this doesn't make
much.
sense.
I never
We
realized
give you
it
a
before, but
pop-up bottle other than a
goodness.
twist cap in the desert.
Have you guys noticed that it's the items that you don't use, or like Pepsi and Coke, that show up more often? Like, if you don't use or drink that product, you always see more of it. Have you ever noticed that?
Maybe.
No.
This is Jimmy Olsen.
Okay, so who is Jimmy Olsen in the comic?
I don't know much about anything, so I'm not upset about them killing him because I didn't know anything about him.
Jimmy Olsen.
I knew he goes bad at one point. He's kind of like the annoying little intern at the Daily Bugle, Daily Planet.
I don't follow Superman enough to know Jimmy Olsen's full arc, but I do know that he does play a role in a lot of their.
Is he like Eddie
stories.
Brock in that sense?
Mm-hmm. I just think it's silly if you're complaining about this to also be like, but we really love Zach's gritty take. It's like, then pick a side, because he's going to kill a lot of characters if you want the gritty take.
Right?
I don't like the gritty take. But luckily I don't care about Jimmy Olsen.
Now, when they put sacks over their heads, do you think that it smells like lilies? Or something like some sort of like laundry fragrance? Or like, I know this is gonna suck to put this hood over your head, but like, here's a good whiff of like this good laundry smell.
Because they certainly clean it up after they've shot the last person through it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sir, this smells
not
delicious.
really
Why is there a hole on
it.
either side?
Like, the big difference between theatrical and this was it wasn't built. That's KG Beast. If you watch the Frank Miller. The way he grabs it's so funny. That's such a dick move. What if somebody did that to you when you were taking pictures, Chaz?
I'd be mad, dude.
Gosh.
Like, as long as their palm doesn't touch the lens, like the glass itself, it wouldn't be like a huge issue. But if they smear their prints all over the glass, I'd be mad, dude.
Mm. How funny would it have been if this was Zack Snyder? He kind of looks like him. Kodak film sucks. Brought to you by Kodak.
Well, there goes our sponsorship with them.
And I'm sure that's not broken too after he just squished it.
Yeah, that 100% would have broken.
I love how they're like, this tracking device is definitely CIA.
It's just a very specific thing to know what to do. And then it all turns like, wait, what? He looks like Dak Shepard and Zach Braff had a baby.
Do you think he's dead?
Yes, there's blood splatter.
No, he survived that. He didn't aim for the throat. It was a shot to the head, so he had to have survived. It wasn't a throat shot, so we're okay.
Nate, what if all of this is like a lead up to the nightmare sequence and we didn't know it?
That's kind of where we thought this was going, if we're being honest. Like, through all of this, I'm honestly surprised they didn't take that route.
Can I just tell you guys something? Yeah. I think Batman versus Superman is more fun than Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I watched this more than Man of Steel.
100%.
But I watch the last hour the most.
Yeah.
I go to the last hour the most.
He looks like Bono.
Yeah, it does. Why are they just shooting at the ground? Like, what good does that do?
Ricochets, maybe. I don't know.
Kick up dust? Like, what?
See, and they didn't really showcase this part, which is very integral to understanding why people are mad at Superman. If they don't show that they burned those corpses to make it look like Superman did that, then you will have no idea why they're like, Superman needs to be put in check. They didn't show it in the theatrical version, and that's why that one is worse.
No. I honestly didn't even know. I don't think I've seen the extended version before because I didn't realize they'd ever burned the bodies.
No, you need that context, and it makes the film overall a little better.
But not much.
But there's still, there's inherent structural problems that I have with it that can't be fixed by, more exposition or showing more things.
More context doesn't fix the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
That was Superman. He just rammed through the drone.
Nah, dude, that wasn't Superman. You're wrong.
Nah,
okay,
that was Black Adam.
That's Shazam, dude. Duh.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting here like, Superman's learned, and he's got this fucking evil grin on his face the first time he shows up. It's like, whoa!
It looks like they trimmed his.
Now they're in cahoots. They're murdering everybody.
Oh, nope. He sells chest hair.
I did learn from General Zod. I'm still killing people, ram through the walls. So he can learn to fly real quick, Nate, but he can't learn to not kill very fast.
Yep.
He'll get there.
I do think that is what plays the key difference in this universe versus everywhere else.
They're more willing to
being
kill.
so willing to kill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can get why Batman doesn't trust someone that resorts so easily to that.
But he's just as bad with branding people in the prison.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's better. I'm just saying I understand
if they
why
had showed
that.
Superman. It would have made so much more sense. Because this is like, oh, that's heartbreaking. That's horrifying.
That's dark as fuck, dude.
Right?
God.
It's for kids. And maybe that's the other reason Warner Brothers really was upset with this, because Marvel is for kids, you know?
Is it though?
I don't know. Go to the toy aisle and tell me how many
Deadpool
Marvel
was for
figures there are.
kids.
I love Holly Hunter.
Senator Finch.
She's so cool.
She plays a really good character in Mr. Mayor.
And The Big Sick, if you watch.
Fantastic.
If you watch The Big Sick. Oh, she's the mom in it. She's so funny.
Okay. Have to check that one out. I love her.
Is that the one with
Kumail?
Yeah, dude, that movie made me cry.
Dude, the mom is so funny, right?
Yeah.
Remember the part where she's like, where he's like, "How's your sandwich?" And she looks up, she's like, "Best fucking sandwich of my life."
So many great out of context memes from that.
Mm-hmm.
What cops really do on their time when they're not trying to like arrest protesters and shoot people. Whoa, that got dark.
He's just waiting for his time to shoot people.
Wow. Gotham
He's waiting for the game to end.
Gotham City, you know how they are. Look at these two white metropolis motherfuckers down in Gotham. Whack. Look, Ace Chemicals.
Whack.
Was in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the Joker in this?
I think he's just at his club.
Well,
when does Suicide Squad take place in this universe?
What is the timeline on this?
Because the after credit scene in Suicide Squad is Bruce Wayne showing up saying, "If you don't shut down your league, my friends are going to stop it for you." Suicide Squad was the lead up to Justice League. In the concept art and the initial writing for it, Steppenwolf was going to be involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should watch that next.
Why do...
No.
I just want to know why they canned
I would rather
all these
punch
good
my
ideas.
hand through a door than watch Suicide Squad again. I swear to God. I hate that movie.
It's not good.
No, it's not.
I'm hoping that the new one does redeem it a little bit, though, but I'm not that hopeful.
Redeem Joker, you mean? Like Jared Leto?
All of it. Like...
All of it? I don't think it'll redeem all of it. I think Harley Quinn is redeemed,
like,
and I think Jared Leto could be redeemed. I think the... Oh, are you talking the Suicide Squad, Nate? I'm sorry.
I'm talking Suicide Squad versus
My apologies. I didn't think about that. Yes.
Can the Suicide Squad redeem Suicide Squad?
Dude, James Gunn will save it.
I believe so. But now we've got this weird group of people that are like, release the Ayer cut. That might be kind of
the
jerks
stupid
about
Snyder Cut fanboys did that.
Yeah.
Look what they've enabled, man.
I know.
Let's be honest though. This all started. We started realizing that we could bully movie studios with.
Let me ask you this:
That is the moment that we started to do all this.
What's it to you if the studio decides they want to put money in it? What's it to you? You know.
Don't watch it.
What message?
That's exactly
it.
Exactly right. Just don't watch it if you're not okay with it.
Because here's the thing though. Because a lot of
I love like all this, by the way. We haven't talked about this yet.
We need to talk about this because why is Batman so quick to jump on the cop as well? This
shot right here, the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Remember when he's in the in the mailroom?
Yep. Dude, that's terrifying too. Just sitting up in the corner like that.
Mm-hmm.
Does he not know who Batman is at this point in time, though? Like, have they not established, or is he really going around just terrorizing everything at this point? Is he that far gone? Like, what's the point in the cops shooting at Batman?
2 years. I mean, 2 years time.
But you would really think that he'd have, because.
But they sound surprised by the branding, so that might be new.
That's fair.
He's his bitch now.
I don't get it. I think that's the most important thing for me is like, I don't get it. I don't get why there's the divide between Batman and everyone else. I get with Superman, but why have we not established what's going on in Batman's real life yet?
Because Warner Brothers just wanted to rush
He's haunted by the death of his friend Wally and the people in the building. I mean, that's pretty traumatic shit, though. Even for Batman. Like, and then all of the you let your family die stuff.
Dude, Amy Adams is always drinking wine. In all of her movies, she always drinks wine.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Like in Arrival?
No.
Like in Arrival, she's sitting watching the news of the aliens, and she just has a nice glass of wine.
Chaz. What? She's in Batman vs. Superman. Of course she's fucking drinking.
Right.
Like, that's the
entire reason she was drunk the whole time. Only reason. And how convenient that
get in that tub. It looks cold.
I do not understand the point of this.
It looks like a freezing cold tub, does it not?
Yeah, there's.
Looks very cold. I don't know.
I just. There's so many other places we could be.
I know,
right now. Like, why here? Why are we in the bathtub?
Exactly.
Because it'd be too realistic if she was taking a poop. And they're having a conversation.
That's in the extended cut. He walks in with flowers.
Well, I didn't kill those
guys. And she's like, can this wait?
Dude, Nate, you're right. This is a very awkward scene.
It's so weird. Why? Why are we in a bathtub? You can show love and affection literally everywhere in the house. Why does he have to do this? Why is this so awkward?
And they choose to have it's a very Malcolm and Marie situation. Do you know what I mean?
It's not as toxic.
Where it's like she's like vacuuming and he walks in and he's like, so how come you've never introduced me to your parents? Like they just start a conversation that comes out of nowhere. It's like, all right, we got to explain this now.
Hey, so yeah, I didn't kill people. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I should stay with you. That was, and then this, it's cute.
It's not though. Who the fuck does this?
Yeah, I'd be so upset. My wife would beat the shit out of me. With love.
She's trying to have a relaxing moment in the bathtub, and here I am, fully clothed, just drenching her in water.
I mean, I suppose if I look like that, possibly, possibly.
She'd be less mad the moment the shirt came off. That is fair.
Amy Adams might have liked that part. Henry Cavill might have liked that part. Do they have good chemistry, do you think?
They don't have chemistry with themselves, right? Much less each other.
Dude, I love
they
Batman's
can't play
house.
their own parts correctly.
This is a great Alfred. Jeremy Irons is a terrific Alfred.
Yes.
And I love how snooty he is.
It brings it back to the original comics where dope. Pennyworth is extremely snippy. He's very sarcastic all throughout the comic. So I'm actually really glad they brought that back.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he use a robotic voice for his bat suit?
Because it's dope and it makes sense. That's one of the best parts about this Batman.
It does make more sense that he has a device that changes his voice versus.
Would you rather talk like this all the time?
Yeah, dude.
Marbles in my throat.
Jeez.
Martha!
Why did you say that name?
And Ben Affleck is terrific in this movie.
He's a good Batman.
He's
a great Bruce Wayne, too.
Yes, I love him as Bruce Wayne. I love him as an action-packed Batman. I don't love him as Detective Batman. He is not a good Detective Batman.
Christian Bale for the win.
I love him as Playboy Bruce Wayne, too.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of Ben Affleck, did you guys recently watch David Fincher's and his director and director's little interview together?
Yeah, I did.
No.
It's really good. I'd recommend it.
Look how much footage this bitch has, and it's been 2 years.
And you still haven't been able to figure out like what
Zoom in and
who the
enhance.
actual bad guy is. You know.
Here's what it seems like. It seems like he leaves the detectiving up to Alfred.
And Alfred's not very good. Like
Alfred keeps
some
having to like be like,
experience,
"You
but, like,
dumbass."
He's like, I'm not Batman, you're Batman.
I love their back and forth though.
Do you think he pays Alfred, or do you think Alfred just does it?
And then we get weird. Hey, Vivint Smart Arena.
Oh God.
This is also the worst part of the movie.
Ahoy!
No,
Nothing can convince me that this Lex Luthor is better than if you were to put in a Bryan Cranston Lex Luthor.
Bryan Cranston Lex Luthor would be awesome.
Nah.
Oh, are you ready to be
too
very
old.
upset, Nate? Because that was the initial pick. They were going with Bryan Cranston, but Jesse Eisenberg came in auditioning for a different role, but Zack Snyder thought he was so weird that he put him as Lex Luthor.
I would give Jesse Eisenberg.
Now
would give
think
him
about that.
Riddler.
He had
I would
Bryan
give
Cranston.
him Calendar Man. He can have
chose
literally
Jesse
anyone
Eisenberg.
else. What's that? Sorry.
He had Bryan Cranston and he chose Jesse Eisenberg. Horrible.
I need a minute.
I don't give. Say whatever you want. I think it's stupid.
Oh, and good news, you guys. According to Matt Reeves, the Batman has wrapped filming.
I bet you there was security cameras at that IHOP.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Or at the Sears when he gets rammed into the vault.
And it's all closed captioning, or wow, not closed captioning, but it's all closed circuit, so it should all be.
What about all of the helicopters
available.
monitoring them as it was happening?
Oh, you're talking about Man of Steel. I'm like, wait, what?
I'm just saying Batman should have figured out that this was Clark Kent from like month 3, maybe.
Dude, you know what? I think anybody with common sense would be like, wow, you look like Superman without your fucking glasses on.
He wouldn't know that, Chaz. I'm just saying he would be able to do face algorithms and face matching.
Yeah, he'd have figured it out by now.
He had the technology. If he has the technology to be able to rip off whatever the crap this is, he had enough to do facial recognition.
Now we have deep fake technology. I wonder if they can incorporate that in later installments.
If my phone can recognize who I am just by seeing my face once, like, you should be able to pinpoint with the billions of angles that you have of Clark Kent and Superman. You're the world's best detective. Figure it out.
But Nate,
Figure
is it your phone or is it Big Brother?
They can make Batman the
Either
world's
way.
greatest detective with the Justice League. Because he doesn't have to
Maybe.
try to figure out something. He just
But
has to
even
be
him,
Batman.
like, he has this whole struggle of figuring out who's who with Wonder Woman. Like, even then, it took him forever to figure out who he was actually talking to. Like, you have all this information, and you're not willing to put it together in your own mind. Like, this is on Bruce. Bruce is the one that just didn't piece it together, even though he has all the info.
I like this music.
I don't think you can redeem that type of dumb.
It's weird music.
I like
It's
it.
very Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. I like it. Even Wonder Woman has some Sherlock Holmes to it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of scores, what's the death?
This whole thing
chord?
is weird. What?
The death chord. Have you heard of the music theory? Like, there's the 4 notes that, like, when you hear them, it's indicative of death. I'll look it up. I have Big Brother in my hand. One sec.
Ew, that's so gross. Skin flaking. I hate it.
And it gets weirder.
Patrick, the next time I see you, I'm gonna just shove a Jolly Rancher in your mouth, just
when
like
we're
that.
vaccinated. I'll let you.
Yeah, dude. I was just like, take it, baby, take it.
And then can I spit it in your mouth and we'll spit it back and forth?
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to be a part of this anymore, please and thank you.
Well, we didn't invite you, Nate.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna go ahead.
I also make eggs shirtless.
Fuck that, dude. I do it naked.
As long as you don't do bacon. If you do, like, have you ever actually done bacon without a shirt?
It stabs you.
It is the worst.
Wait, what?
The grease gets you. You should cook your bacon in the oven, friendo. That's the way to do it.
Yes, always.
You should air fry it, you guys. Let's be real.
No, that's so much grease to clear out.
Dude, air frying is like the shit.
Air frying is the best. I love air frying. I'm not discounting air frying, but not bacon.
Dude,
that is really so much grease to clean out of that.
I don't like the scene. It's weird.
Oh, dude. And this guy's character arc, think you might be able to cut it. What do you think?
Yes and no.
I could kind of do without it. Or swap it for something else. More scenes with Superman. More scenes
I would be down for
Batman.
swapping it with something else, but it isn't. This whole arc is integral to the overall story because if we, think about where he actually ends up. I don't know how much you want me to spoil at this point in time, but like he does play a role later on that is integral to the story and to the diminishing of Superman.
Sure.
Like, replace it with something else, sure, but you do need this.
I love how the cops is letting him do it. And then by the time it cuts back to like the overall news thing, like, you know, you see the symbol that he did. And I'm like, dude, the amount of time it took him to do that, 5 cops could have pulled this handicapped dude down in the split of an eye.
They're so racist against Gotham.
It's because Gotham's great. Where would Gotham be? Would Gotham be like Detroit?
It seems like it's the Detroit of this area, or the New Jersey and New York. Actually, it's the Staten Island of New York. That's bad. Yeah.
It took him that long to write false god, and a cop's going to get him down. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
He had no legs. I had nothing to grab.
Ouch.
Figure that out. How about that? That's what a Patreon subscriber pays for. The real facts.
The real facts.
Why not just tase him and then he just falls down?
I was thinking pinata it, but...
Again, he's missing the legs. You're just going to swipe at the air. Nothing's dangling.
You're getting down to the torso.
Dude, he's in a wheelchair. Just turn him around. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is totally like a Staten Island thing. That place is nasty.
I like the design of the
Batman's
Gotham
been doing
City
a horrible
police.
job of taking care of his city. Places like Coachella.
Because yeah, when I get lotto
I like
tickets,
this. That they give the fighter a tip. That's cool. I would take fighting tips from Batman, especially this one. Like rip his
not that he
trachea
knew
out.
at the time that he was, but yeah, 100%. Also, when you're fighting, aim for right here.
That's me and Chaz when we
out.
debate Justice League next week.
Oh, dude, we're gonna go hard.
So, are we gonna do the are we gonna do non-Snyder cut Justice League like this as well? Or are we gonna do
Justice League? I don't know. Depends on. I want to watch the Zack Snyder one, and that will influence what the next video should be. Whether we just do a straight reaction to that and Justice League, or if we should do Justice League and then that.
Well, you let us know how good it is then, Mr. Lucky.
We shall see. I'm gonna keep checking my phone just in case, because like they keep saying the email's supposed to be today, so I'll announce it.
I watched it during Tom and Jerry.
All of that White Russian stuff, though. So
did you? Were you actually able to watch it during the Tom and Jerry?
No, dude. They tricked me into rewatching the first 5 minutes of Tom and Jerry, and I gotta tell you,
I've seen clips though. I've seen clips, extended ones of Wonder Woman's sequence at the beginning. The Superman reincarnation thing plays pretty similar to Justice League. But there's a lot that's still like context. It's like, oh snap, that happens. Like there's people in it that weren't in it in the Justice League version.
You don't shoot people with bullets. The bullets shoot people.
Yeah.
Barry's the worst in this. He doesn't give a crap. He's like, yeah, you figured out aliens, but like that's just one thing.
You've been right about literally everything, but I'm not gonna believe you.
He's like, you're a woman. That's why.
And then we got this 45-year-old
in that industry. That's not that far off.
Malcolm and Marie again. Does he have more expression in this than he did in Man of Steel?
100%. But are they indicating at this point in time that Batman may actually know who Clark Kent actually is? Like, is this the first indication that we get that Batman knows? Or was
if
that
he knows,
100%
why
like
isn't
Luthor and he knows?
No, they don't know. Only Lex knows everything.
Dude, he's so fucking weird.
I like aspects of it. I do. When you look at the structure of his character, it's very interesting.
No, dude, it's like he's basically like the Joker in the Suicide Squad.
No, it's very philosophical. It has a lot of depth to it, but this guy plays it like Pee Wee Herman. It's very confusing. That's him.
I think
but he's like, did you know that gods come from the skies and the earth?
Worked his way up to things versus this one who seems to just kind of have it handed to him. Like, I hate this Lex Luthor. Hate this Lex Luthor. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but
I agree.
He just got.
We're saying the same thing. He always looks like he's inches from orgasming.
Can I call you June?
Doesn't he though? Doesn't he kind of look like it? He's like this close every time.
Just say my name once. Just say my name once.
Maybe we got inspiration from Lonely Island's "Jizz My Pants" video.
Yes.
Yeah. See. Now you're gonna picture that every time he makes a face.
Do you think that's his actual O face?
Like, picture Bryan Cranston saying those things, then it's great.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston would just be...
It's just the choices. Like, he can be great at casting, and he can be horrible at casting.
Dude, I love
That's
how
a horrible choice.
I love how somber this feels and looks.
Mm-hmm. Also,
very
in canon,
cold
apparently,
and isolated.
Joker is the one that burned down Wayne Manor. They may explain that in Zack Snyder's Justice
No,
League.
so they actually were talking. I saw an article that was talking about how they said they wanted to do a full bit about Joker killing Robin and burning the house down, like this whole thing, and they essentially got cut because HBO said no. So it was a part of the plans, but it no longer is, from my understanding.
I mean, when Zack Snyder says it's canon, they run with it that way. They may have a line where they mention when I burned your house down.
Yeah, I mean,
and then what is
most
this?
we
This
got
is
for
just
the
a big
Joker
bat?
was the ha-has on Robin.
That's just a big bat.
It's
would have been
Man-Bat.
interesting if it was a parademon, but it was just a big bat.
It's Man-Bat.
Oh. Pill popping.
I pop pills.
This is where it's like, all right. I mean, I guess we need to see this.
Fucking
next,
dude,
he's gonna tie his leg off with a belt loop and start injecting heroin in.
Look how beautiful his house is.
No, for real.
Oh, it's so cool.
You put that in Norway, and that is my dream.
Oh my god, dude!
I would never leave my house again, ever leave my house.
Pretty paranoid to be like, I want windows everywhere.
He's isolated. Who the fuck's gonna know where he lives?
Yeah.
And I love that the cave is underneath the lake.
I think it definitely pays homage, at least I kind of see it as kind of paying homage to the to Superman's isolation as well.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's the same type of fortress of solitude. It's glass versus ice, but it's the same parallel.
And right now we are.
There's not a lot of time at a Fortress of Solitude for Superman in this.
No. Yeah, basically he moves it to its new location in Man of Steel and don't see much of it.
We're at 46 minutes now, you guys. We have 2 hours and 15 minutes left.
I dig watching it with you two. That's what's fun. This suit's dope.
I like the suit. I don't know. I think he's too beefed up in it though, don't you think? Like maybe a little bit too.
But it's inspiration makes it perfect.
It's inspired by
Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Rises.
Miller's Dark Knight Rises. Yep.
Or and in that one, he's old as fuck almost, right?
Sorry, it's The Dark Knight Returns. We'll get
Returns. Yeah, Returns. Sorry.
You know what's stupid about that Robin suit is that he's got boxer cutoffs. They're shorts. That's so weird.
Isn't that what? Oh, look at that butt cheek.
I know we extended cut.
It does look like he missed
a butt.
I think that's the first time we see nudity in a Batman movie.
But then the comics are like, you want to see his penis? And then they put out that dark comic of Batman's penis.
I mean, we're forgetting the bathtub scene already. Like,
there's that. Yeah.
That's really the first time, if we're being fair here. Like, that's how much we hate that scene, is we've just already forgotten it exists.
Here's the thing. I get showing him showering. I just don't get having a conversation with them having a bath and him joining later. It's just weird.
What if he was like masturbating right before?
That's
like whoa.
I'm just thinking of the internet meme now of Batman masturbating on my front lawn, my neighbor's front lawn at 2 a.m. with the sprinklers going.
I'm just saying that guy's repressed, and he's got weird tendencies. Ooh, hello.
I wish somebody gave me that look. Nobody gives me that look.
And like, look how off-putting he is to every person here.
Doesn't blend in at all. Doesn't he just?
I mean, sorry, I meant Lex Luthor.
That's fair. Yeah, no, he doesn't match anybody. See, I'm thinking like in this scene though, like
he's just cringe. It's like he gave Dwight Schrute a mic.
Slipping away, and I feel like he's still just drawing attention to himself because he's so much bigger than everybody.
Like even the movie's ignoring Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I thought the bathroom was by the servers too. I always think that. I always get that confused. I'm like, man, everybody thinks the bathroom. Gotta go by the servers.
Those shoes.
Yeah, what was he saying?
Y'all, he has ADHD. Like that's the only thing I can think of. Like they're exaggerating his ADHD for the entire film. Go ahead, sorry, Patrick.
Does he have ADHD, or is this a very, very weird case of like Asperger's?
He has whatever the fuck I have, that's for sure.
Nate, I know you. You aren't like Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor.
It is whatever.
I would not.
I have.
I would not have put Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor on a podcast. I'm sorry.
No, I kid. The losing train of thought. That's all. Like it just making light of it. But yeah.
Calls Batman's son. Damn, dude. He's. I like this banter between them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like piece together when do they know? When at what point who knows who is? You know, like can Superman figure this out and know already? Like
no, they don't know. That's why it's annoying.
I know. That's like one of the more interesting points of the movie is that all of this interaction and conversation when they should know. They should all know by now who's who. Like no identity is hidden enough to hide Batman. Come on now.
Dude, I like their contrast to their costume designs too in this scene because Superman's more light, and Batman looks definitely in a darker suit, kind of Gotham's Dark Knight. Yeah. Dude, I like it.
Mm-hmm. And Batman should know that someone is following him, no matter how light on their feet they can be.
Uh-oh.
Where'd it go?
She looks great too. I love the bracelets and stuff.
I love the music transition as they like show her and start to like connect with who she is. You can hear the music change. I love the connection that they did to the actual Wonder Woman movie with the music.
God, I want that car.
More Jesus references.
Yeah, this is weird.
It's just kind of weird, right?
It really is kind of weird.
Looking for a savior. Jeez. Bear the weight.
Why is the Ultimate Cut rated R?
Blood.
Nudity.
And I think there's an F word.
Sequences of
Oh,
violence.
fuck no. There's the fuck word?
Yeah. Hey, we're way past 10 minutes. That's good. I love this, but again, Jesus me. Oh, yeah.
I'm not buff too. I don't know if you guys know that. Like when I wear spandex, I rip like that.
Don't I know it? You don't know that I know it, but I know it.
I'm very curious how they shot that, if the water was fake or...
Zack Snyder using CGI? What? That's unheard
The
of.
water looks a little fake, I suppose, but
it's just existing.
He does so many visual effects that it is
references.
interesting to think of what he's using practically, because
Yeah,
there's
all
always
fake.
something for reference. Visual effects, you always have stuff for reference, so like set backgrounds and stuff like that.
More Jesus references.
Eating ham.
Is there a Superman? I'm disgusted by this. I'm done eating. Why does he call her? Why doesn't he just fly there and go see her?
I know.
Why does Superman ever just use cell phones? That's weird.
Because he went to Oz once and it fucked him up so bad he never wanted to leave Kansas again.
Well, you see, son, your dad took a shroom trip once, and then he had a huge journey.
Do you think they had anything with Jor-El? Or is he now disappeared because that key is broken?
I would think that he would no longer play a part in anything, really, because you're looking at...
I don't know. I'd prefer Russell Crowe.
I don't know.
You're going back to the stupid Kevin Costner motherfucker for your stupid death.
I don't think they did a good enough job in the first place to justify keeping him, I guess.
Remember when everybody was like, this is Carrie Kelly? You guys know Carrie Kelly?
No.
That's the Robin from The Dark Knight Returns.
Gotcha. Yes. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a day. Y'all know why I'm a little slow today.
Here comes the shanky shank.
Because it's early.
It is so early.
We start doing this at 10 o'clock here.
See, I'm used to my dog waking me up at like 5, 6.
See, it's not even a matter of what time. It's not what time that you're up. It's what time you start watching movies. Like for you, Patrick, you're used to this. You wake up, this is what you do. For me, like movies are a mindset and they are an after work activity. They are not meant to be a 10 a.m. situation. So yeah, it's just a mindset. It's just different. I don't know. Just kind of interesting.
Here's your F-bomb. Professor Xavier?
Oh, fuck.
The booyah.
What the fuck do you want? Dude, he put a lot of emphasis on that fuck.
You know, on a side note, Eisenberg could be a pretty good Professor X.
No.
I like who they have as Professor X. I can't pull that one from him in order to justify putting Jesse in, but had they chosen Jesse over him, I would not be upset.
What a political answer.
Here's the thing. Whenever I see actors act like playing characters that have no limbs, knowing how visual effects work, I know for a fact they're wearing like green socks or like something green underneath that, and just knowing where it cuts off, I'm like, you actually do have legs somewhere.
You can't be sucked into magic, Chaz. I get sucked into the magic still.
Nah, dude. I mean, you know what?
Even though
movies have ruined me, man.
I don't care. Here we go. Oh, snipple. It's about to get bop, bop, bop. Oh, snap. For Batman.
Damn. That's dark, dude.
This wasn't in the theatrical cut either.
So why is having the bat symbol branded on you a death sentence? Like, what does that
Because
represent?
then the prisoners know to shank you.
But what does that represent, though? Like, why is that signal for them to shank you?
Kill that guy because Batman's paying you to kill you, to kill him.
No, there's a reason behind it. I don't recall off the top of my head, but there is a reason behind why the brand actually is a death sentence. One sec.
No, that's literally all they say. The
That's
brand is a
it?
death sentence.
Yeah, no, they 1 sec.
I want to know why. Like, why is it a death sentence?
Or wait,
that's a weird
was
element.
Eisenberg branding them? I don't know. Or no, here's what it was. Bat was branding them. Eisenberg was sending people to kill them. Luther was sending them to kill them.
If you're branded as if you get branded, it is for specific reasons. His case, he was a child sex trafficker. So Batman is branding the ones that he would normally he would kill himself, or a normal person would kill themselves, but he refuses to do it himself. So he brands them and sends them to prison for them to kill because of their heinous acts.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
But that's why the girls in this scene were trying to keep the cage closed, is because of what they were experiencing when they come out.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, there's a reason.
Jesus, Perry White. He's so mean.
Apples don't cost a nickel,
I would
dude.
not work for that guy that is talking to me about fucking apples and nickels.
Dude, I went to the store yesterday and apples are like almost $3 for like whatever, however they price it. But I'm like, damn, dude. You have to pay a price to eat healthy. I love Jon Stewart.
That's another cool thing about this. Jon Stewart's now in it. I'm okay with that.
He's canon. Now, is the Ultimate Cut canon or not? Because I know Zack Snyder's director's cut.
Canon's not really a thing that DC's interested in right now.
Well, I mean, I know that because they just said that.
As far as you know, there's not really a canon.
That's so weird. They really butchered this.
Oh yeah, it's a studio thinking that they wanted to go a route and then having that route happen and then them wanting to go back to square one because they got nervous. I think everybody can agree if they'd stuck with just doing the runtimes Zack Snyder wanted and putting it out the way that they needed to, it'd be stronger than it is now. But all of the studio meddling just poisoned everything, including the fandom.
Yeah.
Like they poisoned their own water well. It's crazy.
No.
They poison the well and expect us to drink.
I like this too. Gal Gadot was such a great pick for Wonder Woman.
I had one person that I wanted more, but I'm really, really glad that they didn't. And that's Gina. And as far as I'm concerned, she can fuck right off. So I'm glad they didn't use her.
Mandalorian Gina?
Yeah. Gina, whatever.
Oof. Yeah.
That was my initial thought. And I'm so glad that they did not go that route. Like, beyond glad they did not go that route.
Mm. No, and even at the start, I didn't really like the accent. I really dig the accent. All of it works so well. I would not have wanted to hear Gina Carano's voice as Wonder Woman. I can only hear her now as Gal Gadot.
Mm-hmm. And honestly,
which is
Gina
very
was
powerful.
It is, and she plays the perfect Wonder Woman, and I love her as Wonder Woman. The Gina pick was only because of the, I guess, size. You know, like Amazonian women are supposed to be larger, and she's one that's done like MMA and all that, whatever else. So it made sense for size comparison. But Gal Gadot just sells the character, and that's what it needed. Wonder Woman needed character behind her, not just the look.
We are an hour and 5 minutes into the movie.
Jesus, you're not helping, Chaz.
What? No, this is for the listeners.
You're doing the HBO thing.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were saying like it's only 1 hour.
No. I'm actually enjoying this. I think this is a fun watch.
Here's the sequence. Here's the lead up.
Oh,
see,
God.
like why?
It's dope. I like it.
Sometimes I wonder if this is what would have happened if Superman hadn't prevailed. And that's actually what he's dreaming right now, is not what happens since, if Superman continues to go unchecked, but like what happens if Superman wasn't here to begin with.
I know exactly what this is. Well, this is Superman has fallen to the anti-life equation.
Okay.
And he's working for Darkseid. Yeah, he's Darkseid's person. This is, if you were to look at the timeline of when this is actually happening, this is happening in Justice League 3, at the beginning of Justice League 3.
Okay.
The end of Justice League 2 was going to end with Darkseid killing Lois Lane, who is pregnant with Superman's child, and Superman, because of his grief, turning over to the anti-life equation.
Interesting. That's, not entirely off of what they did with the Injustice line.
Yeah, but in this they were going to make it so that Batman thought he was the father too, and it was going to be a thing like Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
And it would even make sense if they decided to bring Flashpoint into it. Like if they had made, but haven't they canned that idea too?
Check out the storyboards for the Zack Snyder exhibit that just happened a couple weeks ago. They pull out Jim Lee. Jim Lee drew up the storyboards for Justice League 1, 2, and 3, and it's an outline of what was going to happen before the first redo with Chris Terrio writing. So it was all Zack Snyder's original plans.
Okay, cool.
It's fascinating, and I'm glad it didn't happen. Some parts were like cool, but the others are like, this is so stupid.
I'll have to check that out.
Also, The Flash is acting as a reboot.
Is that what they're doing?
But I love all this. This is dope.
Okay. Oh yeah, because weren't they doing something with getting rid of Ezra Miller? I don't remember everything going on there, but
no, I don't think they're getting rid of him.
Okay.
He's still in Fantastic Beasts. They're not getting rid of him.
Okay.
If they kicked him out of Fantastic Beasts, that would be one thing.
To be fair, Fantastic Beasts, with everything going on with J.K. Rowling, can't really afford to lose any other names right now. Hey, guys, I have a surprise for you, though.
What's up?
Here come the parademons.
We're both trying to add him.
Hey, fellas.
Hey!
Sorry I'm late. I just got to my grandma's.
Yay. Oh, there's an echo coming. Jake.
There is an echo.
Oh, is it gone? Sounds like it's gone.
So I will point out with the fight scenes, they really stepped up their game on these, showing the strength of Batman and showing what he can actually do. They really stepped him up.
There was no zoom-ins in that whole fight. No shaky cams.
No, Man of Steel was very differently shot, and that's why I actually prefer this.
Jay, do you need a timestamp?
Why is he in the same blue and red suit at this point? Like, this is the time you're supposed to be introducing the new suits. Whether you want to go black suit or not, but like, this is the time where you should be introducing.
Maybe it's part of Bruce's psyche. He can only visualize him in this suit.
That's fair.
Because this could be a part of a vision and part of him actually dreaming.
Well, if we're really
That's why I
looking at
didn't
it,
show
it is
kryptonite, but
going
just showed a green bomb.
when he snaps out of this, and later on, we do know that there is time travel involved, right? Like,
Yeah.
they make that clear with Flash coming back. So it's possible that it's a little bit of both.
Yep.
Right
This
here,
is what
yeah.
the Flash does in Justice League 3, and it's supposed to reset the timeline.
Hey, can I get a timestamp?
Yeah, it's 1 minute and 10 or 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Welcome, Jay.
Sorry about that, boys. I'm so late.
Now it's 1 hour and 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Now it's 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like 2 seconds behind you guys anyway, so somewhere in there, Jay. Do we want to pause for a moment as well, or
No pausing.
no pausing? Okay,
It makes it so much worse for everybody watching.
that's fair. Absolutely fair.
An hour and 10 minutes and 45 seconds now, Jay.
I'm at 11:34. I think I'm ahead.
I bet, Jay, it might take like about 10 or 12 seconds for it to load up. So try to jump 12 seconds ahead of where we're telling you to click on it.
Now we're
You
11
might
minutes.
catch up.
I'm at 11 minutes 50 seconds now, so I'm caught up.
Okay.
Just learning about the white Portuguese.
Really? I thought it was a ship. What a dumb line. The white Portuguese is not a man. No fucking shit, dude.
You know, when me and Nate worked together, he was known as the white Portuguese.
I was?
Yeah. They were like,
Okay.
you better watch out, man. The white Portuguese, he's going to kill you. And I went, oh, okay.
Okay.
The Baba Yaga.
I am
Baba
so
Yaga
not
equivalent.
Portuguese, but okay.
I don't know why they were saying it, man.
I'll take it. Tis what it is.
Stupid white Portuguese, so stupid.
Zoom tight.
You're going to go to war? So, Nate, I think this is when he figures out who Superman is.
See, I just and in my mind they should know. They should know by now. It's Batman. Like, Batman knew everything about everyone well before.
Oh, well before. There's no question about that.
Right? He had a contingency plan for literally every member of the Justice League. But he can't figure out who Superman actually is in this? Doesn't make sense.
I love the water reflections on the Batcave. It reminds me of Blade Runner, you know, with Jared Leto, like when they're in that room. It's sexy lighting. Water's cool to play with.
I want to know what Easter eggs they kind of threw in here, like all the things on the wall. Who are those people, and like what role do they play? Like, is it something silly? I know in the like the Batman games, what they did was pictures on the walls were like developers and animators, and like they were actually people that were working on the game. Do you think that's similar, right? Like, did they throw little Easter eggs in there and kind of homages to their cast and crew?
Dude, they probably did somewhere.
You have to a little bit, right?
Absolutely.
By the way, how are you all doing today?
We're doing
fantastic,
great, dude. Jay. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right.
All right. Good to hear.
I'm not gonna lie, when I heard that baby crying, I thought it was like Luther crying. I'm like, Jay, you might want to go take care of your kid. And there it was as part of the movie.
No. I left Luther at home with Derek. He's got homework today, so.
The white Portuguese. I love they're like, he's not a man. No shit, he's not a man. When does the white Portuguese sound like a man's name? Oh my god, so stupid.
No, the white Portuguese sounds like a villain's name to me, honestly.
I can see a villain's name. I can also see it sounds like a wine to me. Yes, I would like a white Portuguese, please. Like, it doesn't. It's not menacing or intimidating. Like, it just sounds like, hey, can I drink this? Like,
it's a crab, okay?
Kind of like a white Russian.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like a white Russian, but instead of vodka, they use rum. I don't know, rum. Yeah, like
or scotch.
Yes.
Fragile. Welcome back.
Oh, that's the good part.
That's a cool shot, dude. He's a sniper.
No guns. Okay, but like, this is one scene that feels very, and it's because of Arkham Knight, it feels very video game to me. Very comic book, very action, very animated, very Batman. I love this scene, even though it's the
him straight up murdering everybody in it.
Yeah, but this is when the movie becomes like really fun. Like this is when the action really picks up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that means
and he starts getting the gear for like the big climax, you know.
Hey Jay, you'll want to turn your microphone up. You're a little quiet, and I think that's why we're having a hard time keeping up with you.
I said that means I came at a good time then.
There you go. Yes, sir. Thank you also for turning that. I noticed you were trying to talk and didn't want you like feeling like
I couldn't even hear him.
Breezing past you.
Sorry, I turned the mic down. So I love this microphone, dude.
This is a good one, man.
Nope, they're all fine.
Don't they know that you're just wasting bullets at the Batman suit or Batmobile?
Jesus, bullets took it out.
Oh, dude, he does not give a fuck who lives.
No, he doesn't. I think that's one of my biggest complaints about this too, is like, it does not matter what Batman has been through. That has always been his rule. Don't kill. And yet here we are, like, out the window. We have a rocket launcher.
It's not the fact that he kills. It's that it's not really very... I guess you always want to see what Batman does as being creative, right? And original, and him using a gadget or using something like that. This just feels like a cowboy, you know?
Yes. That's how
not really Batman. Batman doesn't just use a common gun. Guns are the guns of a coward, you know?
It's not even about the fact that he's killing right now. It's the reckless abandon in which he kills. Batman killing someone needs to mean something. You know, if he's going to kill someone, it's got to be the Joker, or it's got to be, you know, it's got to be someone that Superman even that just means something that makes him break that rule. Versus this where it's just willy-nilly. Jay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And you want to know something here? Like when Batman first sees Superman, that one part where it's like, son of a bitch. He's right there.
Oh, no. He just has the force field shield.
I'm excited what the Batmobile scene is going to be like in Justice League.
Yes.
The fact that he just bounces off him, dude. Fucking, like, not a force to be reckoned with, you know?
I think that shows the strength of both Superman and the Batmobile, though, that it just bounces off instead of blowing up or breaking.
Yeah.
You could easily
Look how
overpower
busted it
Superman with
looks,
that
too.
scene.
It just looks so busted.
Mm-hmm. But him just ripping it apart, it really shows his power, but without going too overboard.
Bat is dead. Damn, dude.
In case you guys want to know how out of sync my audio is, Chaz, you said that exactly as he did. That was so well timed. It was beautiful.
Ooh, out of here.
Yeah, come in and threaten the dude that's been hunting you for the past 2 years. Okay. Also, single best entrance to the Batcave ever.
Yeah, and I love how the Batmobile's still functional after running into like, a god.
Yeah, it looks so busted.
Little louder there on the mic, Jay.
More louder? I don't want to be too loud.
No, you're good. You're real quiet still.
Oh, okay.
It might just need to be closer to your face, Jay.
Yeah.
We got it! Minimal casualties! Whee!
Who's she supposed to be?
His assistant.
He looks so turned on by him finding this kryptonite. Krypton? Kryptonite. Kryptonite.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm Martian Manhunter, but I won't say it yet.
How do we feel as him as Lex Luthor?
Who, Jesse Eisenberg?
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg.
It's fucking weird, dude.
All right, in your opinion, Chaz, then
We hate him. 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 We hate him.
What did you ask?
I said, in your opinion, who would you feel would be a better Lex Luthor then?
Not Jesse Eisenberg. I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I think it's a weird casting. I think it's the hair too. That it's the hair that makes him feel so goofy, and like it's just he's so goofy.
Mm. No, you go home now.
Yeah, now you can fly. Why don't you just call her on the phone, Superman?
Batman was mean to me. He said a mean thing. I gotta go, mommy.
He's telling on Batman.
I kicked his car and then he said, do you bleed? I don't.
Looks like he's balding right there.
Yeah, that hairline receded real weird.
And now the context with this. If we didn't have it in the theatrical version. Why? It's so important, right? To know that she was commissioned by Lex Luthor. That she lied. They don't think that's important.
Yeah, that's kind of a key piece of information.
Oh, it's so annoying.
They were literally only shooting at the ground so that they could hit the book. I don't get it.
Or maybe one of them was like first time on the job. Got freaked out. I like that jacket, buddy. May I just say, all of you gentlemen look lovely today, too. Y'all turned out. Especially for the AM. I'm in my Cheetos pajamas.
I'm wearing my Utah Grizzlies sweats right now. I wore DC because DC. I debated throwing on a Batman hat, but I'm like, nah, I got enough Batman in the back. We good.
I didn't even get in the shower.
Excuse me, Mr. Greenlegs. Sorry.
Here's the thing, too.
His legs be anything you want them to be at that point.
Hello, Green Sock Man.
I was almost late to this viewing because I had to clean my coffee maker, and I cleaned it before I made coffee because I didn't really think it through, and so vinegar and stuff. Yeah, it was just a lot. So I had to order some lovely local coffee.
Okay. Well, plug him, Chaz.
Beans and brews, so great.
Sponsor
kind of
us.
Expensive, but really good.
They're not the best local coffee out there.
Look, that was KG Beast right
we
next
do
door.
love.
They're the best local coffee you could get through Grubhub.
That's fair. No, did not catch that, Patrick. Sorry, I was looking at you guys.
No worries.
Your pretty faces.
Here comes Creepy Lex again.
Dude, Patrick's so radiant today.
I used the face moisturizer.
Did you really?
Yeah, I really did. Burt's Bees.
Yeah, dude. Burt's is awesome. Burt's makes some good stuff.
Yeah, Nat got it for me because I complained that I'm starting to look wrinkly.
Dude, I mean, you're almost 30, so.
I'm being on television. I need help.
Aveeno's really good too, I've noticed. They don't oil up my skin.
Open your eyes.
Okay,
I am
so
your ghost.
Here's kind of a strange thing. Here's a strange thing. These are all of his checks, right? These are all of his checks. Is the "You Let Your Family Die" also a check?
What do you mean?
Hold on, we'll have to wait for that. Hang on. Like, was that Jesse Eisenberg writing those things?
Who else would it be? The Joker?
Yeah, it's got to be Jesse.
Or was it him that was doing it? So was, in this case, Lex Luthor never paying this dude any money?
Well, what I'm actually more curious about is if it's Lex was intercepting the check. So this dude thinks that Bruce Wayne abandoned him. Lex is setting this whole thing up, writing the notes, whatever else, so that it matches up.
How long was he doing that for?
2 years?
Months.
18 months? I'm just kidding.
I know. So in a world where Lex knew this stuff before Batman, I don't believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I fundamentally disagree with that world.
Because I can almost guarantee, at least for me, if I was receiving a monthly check after losing my legs in a horrific accident that Batman had and Bruce Wayne had absolutely no control over, if I lose my legs and I'm getting a weekly, monthly, whatever check, like, I'm not going to be mad at the dude. Like, you had no control over it and you're still looking out for me. Like, why would I be pissed about that? So someone had to have been taking those letters, or that dude's just real messed in the head. Like,
yeah,
who
Lex
would actually do that?
was taking his checks.
Guys, there's more security there than there was on January 6th of 2021.
Oh, God.
Hey, all right, never mind.
That's a Patreon exclusive.
Let me know if you guys see a Dark Knight reference when he enters the courtroom.
Okay, another one came in, and this is the one that says "You let your family die." So it was Lex Luthor jacking all the checks. That's so fucking dark.
Well, what we need to do though, we need to compare the handwriting though.
And it also just doesn't. I don't know.
Look how shiny he looks in the
unlikely.
suit.
It's real good looking. This is my favorite suit of his.
It looks very uncomfortable in that it looks like he can't move in it.
And yet he is, because he's a manimal. I'd like to rub him like a balloon, you know? Or he's like a dodgeball.
They're all just huddled down at the bottom, just making a picture.
Did you guys catch the Dark Knight reference in there?
No, I was looking. What
One of the
what
one of the members sitting to her left is
it's
from
Patrick Leahy.
from the boardroom from the
He's-
Dark Knight.
You know,
from
he's actually
Batman.
been in a few Batman films. He was in Batman Forever and Returns. I mean, Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
the her
Batman
left
Robin
or
slaps
our
so
left?
much ass.
And funny enough, speaking of capital stuff, Patrick Leahy was the one that was presiding over the Trump impeachment.
No way, really?
That's the same guy. So, in a way, Batman was trying to impeach Trump.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about justice.
I wonder how many privileged white males you just offended saying that.
A Patreon.
All of them, I hope, because if you
Okay,
you get
let's talk
offended
about
by
this.
this,
We need to talk
fuck
about
you.
this. We need to
Sorry.
talk about this right now. So, when did he pee? When? When did he place it there? The weirdest
Or
part of
did
the
he
whole
make
movie.
his?
This is
Yeah,
Or
the
did he
weirdest
make
part of the whole movie.
his help do it for? Like, did someone else have to carry his pee in?
Oh, look, even
That's
with all
even
that
more
security,
disturbing.
there was still an attack on the Capitol.
Well, because the wheelchair was coated with lead, and Superman can't see through lead.
Yeah, so it's meant to be like, oh, Superman was supposed to be able to save this, but really he had no idea and couldn't see it. Like,
This is
It
where
was,
he knows that
it
he's
was hidden
fucked.
behind lead shielding.
But you could tell he
Mhm.
figures it out at the end. Like, he looks just in time.
Dude, his hair looks so fucking weird as Superman in this movie.
he looks plastic. Like, every bit of him just looks plastic. That's why he's so shiny.
Die.
Yeah, that's the same handwriting. It's got to be that Lex was stealing the checks because, I guarantee if this dude's getting weekly, monthly checks from Bruce Wayne after losing his legs, that he would.
Well, now I feel bad for
he's
that
not
dude.
mad.
R.I.P. that dude. He deserved better.
He did.
Yes, he did. Definitely.
And it's even more upsetting knowing that Bruce Wayne tried to give him better, too. Like, this is all Lex just being a garbage human.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, you know who would be making a speech?
Trump.
Alfred.
No, I was gonna say whoever's president's gonna be like, you guys are proud patriots.
They didn't show this scene either. Him actually helping people after in the theatrical cut. How crazy is that? They just
I
didn't
thought
think
they.
that was
I thought they
important.
did.
Yeah, they did.
I think they did. Yeah,
Yeah,
They
did.
didn't show him helping.
yeah,
Maybe
Not in
not
the
to the full
theatrical.
extent, but yeah, they totally did show him helping.
yeah, dude.
Because I haven't seen the extended, and I've seen this. I'm pretty sure they have.
No.
Or they did.
Definitely
You know
not
what I'm
like
hearing?
this.
You want to know what I'm hearing, though, Patrick? I'm
Uh-oh.
hearing
What?
that we're going to have to do another watch party where we watch the theatrical cut, too.
No.
I kid. I would not
I'll
do
do
that. I
many
love you
things
guys,
for
but no.
but I won't do that. Boom. Where'd he learn that? This guy chops wood. I love Alfred.
Dude, look how
I think he plays a
Veiny.
good Alfred.
I would watch a solo Alfred movie of this guy.
Well, what? Yeah, why not? We have the new TV series. We have movies that are supposed to come out about him. Like, why not let him do it? I would love to watch that one.
I want him to have to go back to his roots where he was an assassin.
Who
And
rides
settle
a
some
motorcycle
score.
in the rain, though?
He's got to settle a score because Batman is off doing something, you know.
I do, Jay. Little Rain never hurt no one on a motor. Well, okay, it does hurt a lot of people. As long as you're
Yeah.
careful, Little Rain never hurt no one.
He's gonna be like, tell it to those who've died in the rain.
It's the cold rain that sucks. Yeah. I've been caught in the rain on my motorcycle a few times, though. And it is usually a caught in. It's not an expected thing. I don't go out trying to catch rain now.
But back in the day, when I was a crazy kid, who knows what I would have done.
And this is an annoying thing, too, that we didn't get to see this.
God, oh, he rides a motorcycle? Dude, this Lex Luthor sucks.
Yeah, like, that's not Lex.
I wish we got to see this, though.
So here's my theory with it. Okay, I actually have I thought about this. So how often does he reference his dad, right? My dad leaves this room how it is. What if this is not Lex Luthor? This is like Lex Luthor Jr., where it's like the son of the Lex Luthor that
check out the storyboards.
And that's why it's different.
Nate, you got to check out the storyboards. He was integral to the next one. Justice League 2, it was his movie again. And it's so bad. He's the one that brings Darkseid.
Well,
I hate him. I hate him. No, I take that back. I love Jesse Eisenberg. I hate him as Lex Luthor. I can't.
Look at this brooding man.
He does sulk a lot for not being Batman.
He suddenly stopped emoting very much in this movie. He seemed like he became emotionally repressed after the first movie, and they don't really call attention to it. Like he just stopped feeling.
Well, I would argue that in Man of Steel he had no feeling or emotion as well, but you got to watch that on our live take on that one. That's fair. I'll give you that one. It's the poofy arms as he walks around, just like, he looks like a penguin, and it's weird.
The farmer's dream gives people hope. Weird.
I don't know how I'm going to do a 4-hour Justice League, guys. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I'm for it, dude. Fuck it. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna stick to
do an update. Let's see anything.
Oh, speaking of comics, have you seen DC's newest line of Pride comics? They're doing variants for Pride. Nightwing has one where he's pole vaulting or a Pride flag. Highly recommended if you want to go, look those up.
So why doesn't that attack him?
Because he used the fingerprint.
Yes. But then what does the key do? What was the point of the key?
Exactly.
He pressed the button. He pressed the key, and then the thing stopped.
Did it stop because it tried to attack Lois?
But that should have, in theory, completely stopped it. Like when I turn my car on, the alarm stops. It doesn't start attacking my passenger. Like, but Lois still got attacked. That's what we're saying. Lois still got attacked. Like when I turn off my alarm and I turn on my car doesn't start beeping because my passenger got in.
And look, he took the key out.
It's so flawed.
Dude, fuck this scene.
Y'all didn't watch Man of Steel because it explains all of this.
Does it? Because
it did, and you all are ignoring it. He pressed the key in after he was attacked. The key magnetically went in first. Then the robot started attacking him. Then he pressed it in.
Right, but then he wasn't
that point. That was like,
then Lois got attacked.
Well, remember when Lois was like, "It's supposed to go all the way in." They were referencing the first time when he didn't press.
Right, but the key wasn't all the way in this scene. Like you just saw him pull it out.
No, but he used his fingerprints, and that
doesn't matter because the key wasn't pushing all the way.
What's the point of the key?
Exactly.
Have you heard of two-factor authentication, bitches?
Yeah, this only did one.
Then it never should have turned off for Superman the first time because he didn't.
You can do the first one, and he got through the first door. Y'all are crazy. That's not a nitpick at all.
I want to work out like Batman.
I want to rip your arms off, Chaz. How about that?
Dude, what were you saying before we kind of talked over you?
I'm sorry,
y'all started yelling over me because I got you and you knew it. That I pwned both your asses. Jay can't even say anything because I just
decided to stay quiet. Honestly, I just wanted to see how far.
Dude, look how ripped he is.
He's got a huge scar on his side.
I want to be that ripped. Like
I think that
Jennifer
I would
Lopez
love
gave it
to
to him
get
during a marriage conflict.
an actual Ben Affleck Batman movie. I'm so upset that didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when we all get our vaccines,
stupid.
we should just
Why
go to the
does
gym
he
and hit
need
it
to
hard
have
like
it be a
that.
spear? He's okay using bullets. Why does it have to be a spear?
I don't know.
Because they needed to
Because
do a
he's
whale
not
reference.
smart,
They
okay?
wanted to do a white whale reference.
Okay, but like also,
And then there's this stuff.
My favorite DC movie is actually Aquaman.
yeah.
It's like
Can
Lord
we
of the
do a
Rings but
DC
underwater.
movie where it's all through email?
People like he's just barely realizing that. Oh, hey, I've seen her around. Like, it doesn't.
Well, and again, it's like, how could he not have done this for Superman? And it's not like Superman has stopped being Superman and that there's no way that he could find footage again. I just think this Batman is dumb.
He is.
He's dumb, but he's strong. And people like that he's strong and they ignore that he's dumb.
Do you
He's a Chad. He's the Chad Superman. Batman of all the Batmans.
Do you guys ever look up at security cameras when you're getting stuff?
Yes.
I don't do
I
that.
feel so paranoid every time I look up at them, but I have to look at it. Like
I like looking really scared
in America.
I like looking
right?
really scared.
Yeah, sorry, Jay, you don't get to.
And I go.
You do not look at the cameras, please. Don't look at the cameras, Jay.
Oh yay, Naked Zod. That's a fake fake body.
I know that it's explained in, I don't know if it'll explain it here, but how does he know to do this? What was the rationale behind? He's just like, oh, I know how to cut open my hand and whatever else. Like
he learned about it. He's been
where exactly like do they point out like that's him learning this? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
The last scene that we were talking over, he was learning the history.
Did it actually tell him like how to resurrect this?
It didn't show the scene, but it cut away and implied that he was learning.
Okay, interesting. I think this is one.
We all were too busy with the Man of Steel shit when we're on BVS.
Because this whole scene makes it flawed.
Yeah, it's.
I want to know why the water's yellow.
I also want to know why a human can do this. Wouldn't it have to be someone from Krypton if it's a Krypton machine?
Lex peed everywhere in the water.
No, we're taking a break.
Oh, look, Nikon. Product placement, Nikon camera. Jesus. Yeah, I bet Warner Brothers was terrified when they watched this movie. They're like, "What did you do?"
Like, Zach, do you need to go to counseling? Like,
I thought this was for kids.
why isn't he flying? Why is he hiking?
I know. Why? Why are you even wearing a jacket?
He's still trying to be a man.
He's so slow. He's walking so slow.
He comes to die. He
can't die up there, you dumbass.
Jesus.
Piece of shit.
It seems like she gets all of her news stories from the news and then she just repeats it.
Yeah.
She doesn't really investigate anything.
She's more of a tabloid journalist than an actual journalist.
What I want to know.
What's that, Jay?
No wonder Perry's always so upset with her.
Hold on, Jay. What were you saying?
I said, how is she able to get into all these areas?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Was this 7? Dude, this looks like a reference to 7. With all the, air fresheners in that room. I love 7, I know. All it's missing is a dead body on a bed tied up.
I think this was an extended scene too.
Yep, it is. I have not seen this before.
So what do you think, Nate, watching the extended edition? Is it making it better for you?
Yeah, it is, actually. Just the small little bits of information that you get that piece together, that bring things together that weren't there before. Like, even I complain about the scene, like, oh, he happens to know how to cut it open, but like, the extended cut kind of adds the context that you need to infer that information more than just the theatrical cut.
Oh yeah, I'm not cold at all.
Are you at Superman at the... I think we're still a little behind you, Jay.
Yeah, you're like a minute ahead of us.
You guys are...
now we're in winter.
You guys are at 145, yeah?
Of 145 and 15 seconds.
10.
Okay,
yep, I'm
okay.
5 seconds behind you then. All right, cool.
Jay, where are you at?
Because now now it just shows Pac.
145.42.
Right?
So you're
You're at
26
Pac.
dead. Okay.
Okay, yeah, about 26.
Yeah, this Pa Kent birthday cake shit is so annoying too. Like it's a funny story, but it's just like, okay, whatever.
Why is he stacking rocks? Like, I understand that there's no wood there to stack, but like, why is that how you would spend your time?
Yeah.
Something, isn't it? No, it's not.
Like, I'm just gonna build this fake structure that like looks like something but isn't anything. Like,
he's like,
I mean,
yeah, I'm
what?
a little bit of a modern sculpturist. No,
I'm gonna eat a full birthday cake after this.
I call it the Picasso because it's just not in the right place. Okay.
You just don't understand true art, Clark. This is why you're a fucking loser. This is why you're not Superman.
This is why I wanted to die. This is why I sacrificed myself. Get the fuck away from me.
I had a loser son, and you know what? I went out with a bigger bang than you ever could. That's my hero cake.
I'm eating a full cake after this. He got me hungry. And I think we all deserve hero cake after watching it. And after doing this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's been
You
dope.
know what? On the next stream, I'm gonna eat a cake just to prove that point.
Hero cake. You wear it with a cape.
All right. Well, I don't know about no cape, but I'll wear
I'm
it.
gonna wear nothing and eat cake.
Yeah, dude, I'll just eat it off my belly.
You'll eat it.
No, better yet, I should have Luther do it. That would be great.
I miss you too, Dad. Show some emotion then. Oh, that's a cool shot of the mansion.
Yeah, it is.
Hail Hydra. It just seemed like the perfect time to say it because everyone's so focused.
Right?
I'm like listening to dialogue. I'm like, is there like a Hydra reference? Like,
So, why did they ever explain why they never bothered to rebuild this? I'm sure that's what they're talking about right now, but you know, my mind.
Because he's sad.
Is that it?
Brooding.
end oil.
I like that. That's dope.
That's cool. That's cool. It's hunting season, boys. So okay, let's compare this to another versus.
Maybe that was his like
up.
I'm gonna die tonight thing. Maybe he went there because that was his goodbye.
Could be. So
I think that was.
Who would be Godzilla and who would be King Kong? I think Batman would be Godzilla. No, he'd probably be King Kong.
No,
He'd be King Kong.
You have to have him as King Kong because
You meant the
Godzilla
exact
has
opposite.
lasers the same way Superman does.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I realize that,
I'm
saying that.
sorry.
I'm biased though because I want Godzilla, but you know.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's coming.
know.
I'm excited.
That's fucking sketch. I've fallen and I can't get up. What do you think of his robot bat suit?
I love the concept.
I like it.
It's
everything about the design is great.
I
love that we get the glowing eyes finally. White glowing eyes.
I love that it feels they made a good job making it look like how I feel it would feel, right? Like he's struggling to move. He's not fully mobile. He's, you can tell that it's weighing on him.
Mm.
Snyder loves rain, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's a dope ass shot.
I mean, to be fair, Gotham City likes rain too, so. This is one of my favorite shots. Seeing the comparison between the two cities and the one that's just covered in rain.
This is where I feel the movie is at its best. When all of this starts.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, all the setup is just really convoluted.
I love that word, convoluted. Yes, it is very convoluted.
You're convoluted, Patrick.
This song that's playing, every time we have to say goodbye a little and we die a little, he says that to Martha Kent before he's about to burn her.
Yeah, it's Bono. Are you from the band U2?
I don't know. That's what Lois gets for talking to strangers. Don't do that. Let's be real. Like, don't I know you to a guy with a neck tattoo? Let's be real.
Right?
Who's just scrubbing in the same spot?
Just scrubbing in the same spot,
5
not
minutes.
moving.
Let me go talk to him.
And where you think you know him is like from a murderous area. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do love all of this.
Dude that killed a bunch of people. Should I go say hi?
Even Jesse Eisenberg can be passable in this scene. Everything before though is awful.
Yeah. I just again, if it came out and they said, "Oh, by the way, Jesse was actually Joker all along and he was just pretending," I'd believe him. No questions asked.
No,
they
the
just
Riddler.
said, yeah,
I see the Riddler.
I believe him. What was that, Patrick?
I see the Riddler more than Joker.
Same.
Thank you.
But
that's what everyone was saying, though.
If they came out and said it was anybody other than Lex, I would believe them. Like, that's how much I don't like this Lex Luthor.
Let me ask you a question then. Is this more of a Superman movie since Lex Luthor is like the main villain?
Yeah, this was a Superman movie from the beginning. This was not Batman. Like, cool, we got 2 scenes of Batman, but like this was entirely
This was a Superman movie for the extended version and a Batman movie for the theatrical version.
Yes.
And that was the big problem. See, I like that. I think that's funny.
I had to do the Sobel clap.
I like him doing the boop. He booped her. Even the silliness, I'm okay with it a little
Lex
bit.
is supposed to be serious. That's just my... Yeah. I get where you are coming from with it. It is a definite... He still has his genius side, though. And that's what I appreciate about him, at least. Is he gets to keep that, like, very serious...
Look at Superman's I'm so tired of this shit face.
You're falling again?
He's like, I'm so done with this.
Would she be screaming at that point, or should she just be like, okay, I'll just wait for my husband?
Eating hero
Yeah, like, my boyfriend will be here momentarily.
I was eating... What if he had a mouthful of hero cake? He's like, oh shit, hi. Oh. He's trying to, like, swallow.
I don't think it'd be kissing. I wouldn't be kissing after falling, dude. I'd be puking. You saved me again, coincidentally.
I love that she's like suddenly Bambi in the woods and like smiling when go kill that dude. And suddenly he's not going to go straight at him and kill him. Let's hear what he has to say. I like it.
This speech is very, very Lex Luthor, though. I will give them that.
Mm-hmm. It's the first time he is Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
You can see by the suit.
Like the master of like he's the master of all the puppet.
We'll notice his suit changed. His entire costume wardrobe has changed.
Yep. And there he admits it was him the entire time. Okay.
I like how dramatic this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, very, very Lex Luthor at this point. Like, this is intense, you know?
Dude, that's fucking dark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
This is Joker level dark. This is why I'm saying, like, I would not be surprised if it came out that he was Joker the entire time. And meth head Jared Leto is, I don't know, just a meth head that decided to take up the mantle. I don't know.
He's Robin.
Right? Yes, it's what actually happened to Jason Todd, is he turned into Joker 2.0.
Is that in the comics? Doesn't he eventually turn to Joker or no? No, he turns to Red Hood, right?
Yeah,
Jason
you would know
Todd
that if
turns
you
into the
had
Red Hood.
watched the most recent, not even the most recent, but the a couple weeks ago, we actually
Batman
talked
under
about
the
that.
Red Hood.
Yeah, we talked about that on Gaggle of Geeks,
asshole.
button mashing. God, Chaz, what the fuck? I kid, but actually we did talk about it if you want to learn more.
You know, Nate, I hate to say this, but if you want to bring that up, have you ever watched an episode of Over and Under Artist Exposed?
I have. I watched one of your interviews. It's only been one. I'll admit it's only been one, but I did watch one. I've watched every single one of your guys' shows at this point, at least once.
What about my OnlyFans?
It's just his feet, dude.
I can't admit that on camera, bro. You know how much money I've spent on your OnlyFans. Don't call me out like that.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. You're Pookie Poo 249, right?
Can they see who their subscribers are?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. You can do it anonymously, though. There is an anonymous option for most, I believe. I don't know. I've never actually used OnlyFans, but I do believe there is an anonymous option.
Well, here's the thing. So, like, being a photographer, like, I'm friends with models on there, right? And some of them have OnlyFans, and now I'm like, do they think I added them because of their OnlyFans? Even though that's definitely not why.
Yeah, it's a
messed up.
Rough.
Is this in the theatrical? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything
not
from
as
this
in-depth,
point on is from the theatrical. They kept the entire last act here.
Why would you not move that out of the city? Like, I know that, like,
I'd have so much PTSD. I'd be out of that building the minute something was happening.
The second something happens, you get the out so fast and run the opposite direction. Yeah, PTSD.
Let's wait for the boss man to say we should go, Nate.
Why is like the U.S. military not being involved?
Right? So many flaws.
Oh, hi. That was just a weird pan over. Hello. Face.
The Under Armour placement.
No one stays good in this world.
You
whiny brat. He looks great. He looks like a great Superman.
They're like, hey, you know how you were acting in their first movie? Will you act like that again? I know you were doing well in the first half, but we have to resort to the emotionless face now because you're Superman for good.
Oh, here comes the montage. Now this I actually remember pissing me off in the theater. Because it's like he found out all of this shit, but still didn't know who Superman was. And that there was no metadata on Superman, interestingly enough, right?
Right? Yeah.
The thing that he stole from Lex Luthor would have had all of the info on his plans and what he was
100%.
doing.
100% would have.
Oh my! Did I just crack this whole movie?
Yeah, that's.
I think I just broke the whole movie.
Because the entire time he's manipulating the both of them. It's not like he's just focusing on Superman. And even better, why did they have a Superman in the a Superman folder as well?
He should have.
I don't think they had one.
But they should have one. Lex would have had it.
Those are the two big ones that he's manipulating. Why would he not have folders on them?
Red streak. I like that. I love this music. I can't deny it. This music gets me pumped every time. I heard in the new movie they have a different version of Wonder Woman's theme.
They do.
That was Ezra Miller literally choking one of his fans. I'm just kidding.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, did I just do that? He does it so fast. This part's kind of funny because it looks like Jason Momoa is holding his breath.
This was one of my favorite scenes to see this scene right here.
What? The
Seeing
email
Jason
scene's
Momoa.
your favorite scene, Jay?
No, just seeing Jason Momoa.
I said no, not Jason Momoa. The birth of Cyborg was one of my favorites.
Yes. And I understand they go into more depth in the Snyder Cut into the story there. So I'm really excited for that part.
I'll say this. He's in a scene that I didn't know that he was in with Justice League. That's very important. That was like, oh crap. What's he doing there? Mother box looks crisp.
I do love the Star Labs as well, kind of the reference to it. I know not a lot of people would recognize that, even though it's a key factor.
And this is pretty terrifying. I love it. It's like, whoa.
So does Cyborg poop?
But it was so out of place. Like you were building up to this moment. You were building up to this moment, and it's such a side view, you know? Let that be the after credit scene.
Yeah, it doesn't fit there.
It doesn't.
There's no reason to introduce these characters in the middle of the big scene.
Ruins the pacing.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been emailed to her before the funeral. He looks so good. Mm-hmm. What are those things in Harry Potter that scream?
The mandrakes.
Mandrake. Yeah.
The mandrakes. There's a lot of time. Stop. That's the other thing I hate about it. Like, they just escalate so quickly. And by Superman. Superman's like, I'm just going to beat the shit out of you then.
Right? Why would you continue to walk forward, too, knowing that it's booby trapped?
Yeah, right? You know it's booby trapped.
Float or something.
Or ask, are there any more booby traps? Because I need to talk to you.
You know what this reminds me of, too? This just reminds me of that scene from earlier in the movie when Jimmy Kimmel comes in out of nowhere. He's wait a minute.
You're Batman. You're Superman. You can't see that?
His de-escalation skills are absolutely terrible. He did not need to resort to blowing things up. Like, I've seen cops with more restraint than him in this scene, okay? And that's saying something, because cops don't have restraint.
If Superman were a cop, that changes everything. We're in trouble.
We're fucked.
Even if he's a good guy, he's still snapped necks quicker than there's time to think.
Dude, at this point, if I was Batman, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I give up.
All right, I'm good.
After the first push, I'd be like, oh, my 50-year-old back hurts.
I did not know what I was getting myself into here.
What about this smoke, huh? Ugh.
You see me, now you don't.
I love this part. Oh.
Boom. Straight to the face.
What is it?
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite gas.
Now he gets to beat him up with punchies.
See, this is when the Hulkbuster armor would come in handy. Just a dun, 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 dun.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay. It's just a weird thing to say. Oh.
Even the odds.
The hits are awesome.
I love the acting when they hit and then he comes back and you can see him acting like his hand is hurt. Show the subtle details of the actors is really cool.
That is very true, and I'm glad you pointed that out, Nick, because I was going to say something after this bout was done.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, nicely done. Shows commitment on both of their parts.
I hate to cut it short, gents, but I got about maybe 10 minutes left before my computer dies. I forgot my power cord at home.
Oh no.
So,
well, final thoughts on it on the show, Jay. Give it.
Well, my final thoughts are this. They definitely could have done better building up toward this climax. But still something enjoyable, nonetheless.
Yeah.
So, if it came on TV, it'd be something I'd watch better than Green Lantern.
Yes.
So
sweet, man. Well, hey, thank you for coming on. Jay Moore, let's talk about it. Make sure that you're checking out his stuff. He just uploaded something this week, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I'll be coming back out with my my gaming channel coming next month. It's going to be completely revamped. I'm even changing the name to Jay the Gaming Dad. So
nice.
Nice, man.
You guys will definitely enjoy it. But I'm going to wait till after this bout is over before I head out, though. But as long as I get my final thoughts
on Butts and Mashing as well. Don't forget,
Button Mashing on Wednesdays with Nate's Legend and Scott the Doodly Doo and myself.
Absolutely.
I bet that outfit's so tight on him right now.
Oh, it's got to be. He can barely even breathe. One of them or both of them cannot breathe.
I bet he feels like Danny DeVito in a wetsuit. You could be ripped as F, but still feel like
didn't
that.
Danny DeVito play Penguin in Batman Returns?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And he may be in the Flash one. Who knows?
Dude, that'd be
crazy.
Not,
dude. I fucking hope not.
Shut your fucking mouth. He'd be badass.
I love Mr. Penguin. Who would be better as the Penguin again? For real. Colin Farrell?
Yeah, dude. DeVito's too old, man.
I love Colin Farrell, and I'm really excited.
I'm talking about Flash. I'm not talking about the Batman.
But...
They're two different universes, homie.
I know, but Danny DeVito is very fucking old.
I'm gonna old your ass, Chaz.
So
to be honest,
the Penguin.
You go after Danny DeVito. You go after my dog's namesake. You son of a bitch.
To be honest, I wish that in
Frank
this
Reynolds.
scene, like he could have literally said, what he said in Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns, that I'm like part 2. Like, I just want you to know that I'm the one that beat you.
But that's not his intention with this.
I want
his intention is to kill him.
Well, I know that, but I just wanted that to be named. I wanted that to be known.
That's what I was. That's what I was hoping for as well. When I was watching it the first time, that's exactly what I was hoping for too, Jay. It's the perfect line in that case.
Well, yeah, it fits perfectly within the narrative of this scene.
Here's my question: why didn't he just jump down and just like stomp on his stomach?
Yeah,
from that height.
I mean, in theory, you're fitted with the wings for that specific scenario. Like that's the whole point. So, yeah, why not?
Jesus, I'm dragging Jesus.
My parents taught me a different lesson. Don't die.
I like this.
I don't like this scene. It's so cheesy, dude.
I think it's fun.
Yeah,
I do too. I also think it's pretty funny.
Wap-a-dap.
It's not realistic. Like, I know that we're talking a comic book superhero movie not being realistic, but it's not realistic even for what they're going for. He's not giving any momentum into his swing at all. Like, how can you fling a man with that little... I don't know.
Chopper Hopper.
Oh, so that first round of kryptonite gas lasted way less than the second round.
What?
Ooh.
You're right. He's just an alien.
Yeah, that's like...
And there it is. I don't like it. I just don't. You can explain it to me 1,000 times, and I will always understand the reason for them doing it and narratively why it works. I just structurally and fundamentally
it doesn't
disagree.
even narratively work, dude. It's so weird.
You're letting him kill my mother makes more sense to the situation than Martha. Don't say Martha. You're letting him kill my mother.
And
shit. Okay, like what's going on? Go ahead, Jay.
And wasn't it in this scene where he's going through the flashback? The person who was Joe Chill was also Sandman in Spider-Man 3?
No, I don't think it was that guy.
No.
Or the guy that killed Uncle Ben in Spider-Man 1.
No,
it
totally
looked like it. Oh, okay, I thought I saw something there.
This whole thing.
Yeah,
I do see that Batman could have a mental breakdown though if the parents were mentioned. I could see that.
And my mother makes more sense.
That was name. This scene so fucking sucks, man.
It's not coherent. It doesn't make sense. Like,
because if I'm Superman, I'd be like, "Hey, you're killing Jill. You're gonna let them kill Jill."
Yeah, like
it had to be Martha.
I call my I have a stepmom. I call her Angie. Like that makes sense, but he has never once called. Like that's what I grew up calling her. Hey, she's mom the entire time. Like you don't just suddenly change their name. Like.
Dude, they should have had him have like a huge fight where he's just like, "Okay, Martha," and then he leaves.
Martha,
and then they tie it into that way. This is so fucking weird, and it's literally such a huge plot point. That's what makes him stop killing Superman. Like, who in the writers' room was just like, "This is a great fucking idea, dude."
Yeah.
Can't.
They're just suddenly friends. Did we just become best friends?
Oh, go get Justice. You go get the League.
All right, boys. Your boy is out. I will holler at you guys tomorrow.
Jay
Nate,
Moore,
I'll be
ladies
in
and
contact
gentlemen,
with you
thank
guys.
you.
I'll holler
Bye,
at you guys
Jay.
later.
Stopping by.
Of course. I'm not going to miss this for the world. Take care, boys.
Glad to have you, man. Okay.
Patrick's even watching. That's how like out of the movie he
I have
is.
to refresh to make. My goal is just to make sure that I know I'm getting a damn movie, but it's still not there.
Dude, I know
that's
people
white
who have the
problems,
link
but
already.
They've been saying that I get it for a week now. God damn it!
What if you don't
I
get
like
it?
this stuff though, and it's also the stuff that I have the least amount of problems with. To be honest, the ending is also good.
Yeah, from here out, it's really fine. I mean, except for this. I get what she's doing. Okay, I understand that, hey, this could kill my boyfriend, so I'm going to get rid of it. But, like, she's the reason all this goes down. Like, we had an easy fix here, guys, and Lois fucked us again.
He's only saving her because her name's Martha. What if it was
right?
What if it was like Laurel or something? Would he be saving her then?
You're letting her kill Megan.
Rita!
Who's Megan? I don't care. What?
Yeah.
Grendel!
Gwen!
I love his bat plane.
This is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Kid, wouldn't he hear the whole Martha conversation? Like, why is Alfred not commenting on that itself?
Right, like, hey, Bruce, we might need to get you to therapy after all.
Yeah, I know.
If that's what broke you, I can understand the lack of wife now. Can we get you into therapy, please?
Like maybe Bruce, we should start, donating money to like mental health organizations, and you could be like a spokesperson for them, advocating because you
need it.
You guys are missing the best Batman fight scene ever.
This is the best Batman fight scene. This is next level.
Oh, I love it so much already.
I love how he's standing above them and they're all shooting down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even the one firing the gun right there. Like people are like, why would he be firing the gun?
He wasn't. Yeah, no.
And I love how he does the thing with the bomb. He's like, you ready? You ready for the bomb? And he's like, whatever, kick. Yeah.
The thing with their fights, and I mentioned it during Man of Steel, the thing with their fights versus Marvel's is very animated movie type fight scenes, whereas DC has done a really good job of turning their fight scenes into comic book fight scenes. And like you feel like you're reading or watching a comic book.
Four on one. I love it.
I could fight like that. Not really. That'd be
That's
cool.
Chaz when he's battling all the Snyder Cut people. Oh,
dude. Oh. Yeah, like it just you could turn this entire fight scene shot for shot into a comic book. Just add some kapows and you know. That can't feel good.
How Batman just stabbed that guy is how I felt when I got the first round of my vaccine. That's how the doctor went in.
Oof.
I was
How
like,
you feeling after
yikes!
that, by the way? You feeling a little
Oh,
under the
fine.
weather still, or no? You doing good?
It's just a sore shoulder. The second round is the one that's supposed to knock you
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Knocked my wife on her butt for a couple days.
You got the second round?
Yeah, she's done. She's been done for a few weeks now.
How does she feel now? Back to normal completely?
Back to normal. Yeah, she said she doesn't feel any like long-term effects really.
Nice.
I get my first dose.
And I love this. This is straight from The Dark Knight Returns. Like that exact line came from it.
Mm-hmm.
Badass.
Who are you?
I like this too.
This is not the last time I'm gonna be on top of you. God damn it.
I mean, like, who the hell else would it be?
You know,
Clark, the age difference
I was
is
on top
there.
of your mom.
Yeah, it's stupid Lois.
That's badass.
Mm. I'd watch a World's Finest movie with just Ben Affleck and Superman.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. And then they both just keep murdering everything.
Yes, they don't know how to stop.
Mm-hmm. And they make it a point in this one to be like, this is in an area where nobody's there, so it's okay.
Right? Like, cool. That doesn't really fix the issue that you're destroying half the city, you know?
I love how dumb Lex is. He's like, let's breed this thing and hope it doesn't kill me immediately.
Do you remember when the trailers came out and the trailers spoiled the big twist?
Yeah. Well, it's not really a twist. Just they revealed the final boss.
Well, it's because they're marketing it being Batman versus Superman. It's kind of
That's
like
so Lord of the Rings.
It's meant to be only the two of them.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder has had a hard-on for Lord of the Rings this entire time.
Yeah.
What's that villain's
like,
name?
this is an orc.
Yeah, that's 100% an orc. The same way it's born, everything, that's an orc.
And the flashback sequence, the history lesson in Zack Snyder's Justice League should be just exactly like the Sauron one in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but they didn't say one ring to rule them all. It's one bullet to rule a man.
No, it's 3 boxes for Darkseid. Yeah, look, the monster's like, all right, I'm going to kill Lex Luthor immediately.
Yeah, first swing is straight to Lex.
What a dumbass.
And Superman fucked it up. Let him die and then take care of the orc, you know?
So choosy.
Dude, his hairline just looks so fucking weird.
I love this. And I love that it's still Zod, you know? And Zod is still like, oh, so they fucking like you, huh? Okay. I'm gonna ruin you. I'm about to wreck this guy's whole career.
Why does he have no penis?
Chaz.
Well, he doesn't really need reproductive organs, if we're being honest.
He's a Kryptonian deformity.
Like, he came from an egg. Like,
also something that I've called my penis at times.
But Nate, we come from eggs and we have penises.
Yeah, not in the same. We don't have the same.
Chaz, do you have a Kryptonian deformity?
Systems.
Do I have a Kryptonian deformity? No, I do not.
Then you don't need a penis. You're fine.
As far as we know, Superman doesn't even have a penis.
Well, that's what that bathtub
well,
showed.
I saw him go. I saw him in the tub, and that suit's tight.
I'm just saying, if we're being correct, like,
what are you talking about, Chaz? Dude, why are you hanging on to this? This is the cool part. Like,
why does Dr. Manhattan have a penis?
Let me answer that question. After this movie,
Chaz is probably on the message boards being like, "Why isn't Lola Bunny sexy?"
No,
yeah,
that's what Chaz
you're one of
is.
them, aren't
fucking
you?
Weirdo.
No,
fucking weirdo. Why doesn't Winnie the Pooh have a penis? Why doesn't Winnie the Pooh have a penis?
I'm just saying there was so much emphasis on Dr. Manhattan's penis in Watchmen, but there's no emphasis on a penis of this creature.
Why
came from a human?
Does Winnie the Pooh keep shirt cocking it if we don't get to see his ding dong?
It came from a Kryptonian, right?
Humanoid, but that does not necessarily mean
but here's the thing,
he has the same anatomy.
Well, here's the thing. Ready for this? So no. When Jesse Eisenberg's pulling him out into the water, right? His arm.
What do you mean pulling?
I think the problem is that Jesse Eisenberg didn't pull out.
What do you mean pulling him?
Like when he's dragging him into the water before he cuts his hand, right? Like there's a shot where his arm is blocking that area, specifically meaning they couldn't show that because there is a penis. But so it came deformity. From him.
Okay, so you're saying that he has. This looks nothing like Zod, you son of a bitch.
Shut
up!
Zod.
Shut up! Shut up!
Are we really arguing about an alien penis?
I don't know why you haven't let it go. If I'm honest.
That was very good, Chaz.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get her coming. And I like how he starts growing his bones. That's a cool little thing.
Because I'm pretty sure my neighbor is like, why is he young?
The only bone he hasn't grown yet is the one Chaz wanted to be.
What if he's circumcised and the sack ended up like wrapping around itself and molding in? Like it's a little egg. It needs to be cut open.
Well, I think that'd be better explained than Martha being.
I think I explained that pretty well. Patreon exclusive. And I love that we're just like straight to nukes.
Right.
One. I love how the U.S.'s major response to anything is nuke.
Yeah, just.
What's Batman doing right now?
Protecting his satellite.
Watching. He's moving his satellite back and forth so it doesn't get hit again.
Now it looks like he's just flying. That's a cool shot.
How much radiation would that put out?
It's too high up. It would disintegrate.
Would it though?
Yeah, most of it would actually.
Maybe the area around Doomsday and Superman would be. I could assume Superman's probably pretty radioactive.
Because look, they just came back down to Earth.
Yeah, that would bring radiation down with it.
But it wouldn't have like scattered anywhere.
No,
it would just be him.
Would this be Metropolis's or wherever their city's name is? Would it be like their equivalent to Chernobyl?
Not even. I mean, they'd have like a small section of the city. They'd have to, but it wouldn't disperse enough. I wouldn't think. Like you have individual like radiated things. I don't see why this would be much different. It's just slightly larger.
I like this.
Yes. See, up until
I wish they grew up more. Like by the time he died, he looked exactly like him.
See, that would put out radiation, would it not?
I don't know if that would. I have no idea if that would.
I don't know. Yeah.
Guys, there's so many fucking flaws in this movie.
He looks cool. That's straight from the Dark Knight Returns.
I love how he's able to get down. One's able to get down to Earth, but the other's just like floating there. Like they weren't just in the same explosion.
Doomsday's got a lot of mass.
Would that be enough mass to draw you in, though?
He's probably. I think that's what they're implying.
Who would win a fight, Doomsday or the Hulk?
I think it would.
Hulk.
That's a good question. They're both indestructible.
Hulk.
Probably Hulk.
I think the key difference is Hulk gets stronger as he goes.
Hulk could break off his bone hand and stab him with it.
Yeah, I think that Hulk ultimately would just be able to outlast Doomsday is what it is. He'd have to outlast him.
Yeah, if I can penetrate the skin. There's not as much like sexual innuendos in this movie as there was in Man of Steel.
Yeah. Definitely tried to take a more serious approach.
And look, no zoom-ins.
Yeah, it's a lot better. There is some zoom-ins towards the end of the action, though. There's one that's really crazy. Like, they zoom in on Batman so quick. I like this, too. This is a really cool shot.
Looks like he has AIDS.
He's literally absorbing
That's so
radiation.
cool. I love
Not
that.
only is it that he is radioactive, but he needs radiation just to survive. So, yeah, he's radioactive.
But the question is, does he emit radiation or does he contain it?
I would say Superman contains. Superman would have to. He absorbs that radiation and uses it. So, no, why would he disperse it all?
Would he disperse it, though, like when he's intimate with Lois?
No.
That line. Oh shit! You're after my question. That's funny.
Yeah. Now here's the best part. Yeah.
Like, would their baby have like 3 arms coming out?
Shut up!
Yes.
Oh, it's Wonder Woman. That's how they're excited. Why is she able to like kick his ass?
I love this.
And boom! I love it.
And then she's like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna go back."
I might have messed up. I done
so
fucked
annoying.
up.
Yeah, you fucked up, and then you can't even walk, you idiot. Get in the baptism font.
God damn it,
the PTSD.
What?
Because you're not wrong.
So do we. Weird. Carbs. Gives you energy.
Wow, dude. Love it. The Trinity. You have to admit, Chaz, this is awesome.
It's just so
everybody
forced.
In the theater when this happened went, "Oh,
so
hell yeah."
Forced, dude.
But there's just so much stuff beforehand. That's a zoom out. It's pretty nice, though.
I understand why they have to set up so much, but if you have to take that long to set up the movie, maybe break it up into 2 movies. Like,
or maybe your story is inherently flawed and you should start from the beginning.
Yeah, Martha.
Yeah. And he kind of looks like Michael Shannon still, doesn't he?
Because it's Zod with no penis.
Vaguely resembles Michael Shannon. There's an essence.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
I love how Wonder Woman fights him, too. Like, just with fun. She's like, yeah!
God.
And her, like, screams and shit. So cool.
Like,
this is one of the
she
zooms.
owns
This zoom
fight.
spot shot here. I don't like this. Yikes.
What are you talking about? Zoom? There's no zooms in there.
Well, where it just pans
I wouldn't call that
backward.
a zoom. I would call
A
that
zoom out.
Yeah, I would call it more of a pan than a
It's
zoom.
like a perspective shot.
That's
a perspective
right
zoom
there.
out. You dumbass. I hate her in this so much. She drives me nuts every time. Yeah. This shot's dope.
It's like Harry Potter
Mm-hmm.
with the wands.
Except with eyes.
Yup.
And I think with his mouth too.
I can stare at
like
you
he's
hard.
shooting it out his mouth.
Yeah, he is. They make sure to put a nice clear emphasis.
Oh, we
on
have to
that.
stop everything. Lois needs help.
Lois, I've been thinking. You
Just
get yourself into trouble, and I don't think it's gonna work out between us.
right at the end of the day, you just have to start reevaluating the relationship.
It's just Malcolm Murray, but superhero, like you said.
She wakes up. Why didn't you take the trash out yesterday?
Why did you have to like walk in on me when I was taking a bath? That's so
Why
weird.
didn't you thank me in your last speech? And he's just like, oh, you're so simple. Oh, look, he's getting baptized because of reasons. Jesus, just Jesus, just. I love this shot.
Like, oh shit!
Ooh, that shot makes me happy.
Mhm. The lightning in the background.
Beautiful.
Very well done.
But yeah, Batman can only do so much evading. Like, this thing is gonna kill him. This is like when you skipped 5 levels in a video game. You're like, oh shit.
Yep. It's like in Assassin's Creed, dude. You have to fight somebody that's like 250 power, and you're only a level 50. You get wrecked.
Don't throw it again, Lois!
She's gonna break it!
Oh, you suck!
They really need that! Like, what are you doing?
I get that your Neanderthal level kicks in when it's like, spear bad, throw! But he dove in for it for a reason, right?
Okay, hold on. Why doesn't he just tell her why he needs it? So that way she can help.
They don't talk. Nobody talks.
They don't know how to communicate.
I love that, though. Ugh. Chop them! Oh.
Nice.
Remember the parallel to Zod getting the knives at Man of Steel? There it is for this.
There you go.
Dum, dum.
Do you though?
Love and lust are two very, very different things, and they are
Hero
not
cake.
compatible.
Sometimes you need to eat a slice of hero cake.
She's a fuck up, dude.
I would have said, you did this to us, and then fly away.
Survivors.
You're the one who drove me to this.
I love it. And it's Chaz. Here's the other zoom that I hate. Ready? Ready? Boop.
That's a weird zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very sitcom.
Yeah.
It's a very sitcom shot.
Boom. Okay, that's the noise. That's the scream. Right? No?
What do you mean?
That activates Steppenwolf and Doomsday? The bell's been rung. The bell is supposed to be Superman's scream.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that is the scream. So that scream, or maybe this one.
That one. This one makes more sense. As
yeah,
the
that
beams
scream,
are going off, the screams,
that screen alerted Darkseid that there were no more protectors for Earth. That's where it's like no lanterns, no Kryptonians. They know because he screamed in that.
Dude, look how fucked his chest looks.
I know, right? They fucked that up.
Look, no chest hair. See, that's how I sleep, with my leg like in that 4 shape.
Nice.
Same, but I'm usually on my stomach. Like, flip him over.
A gaping wound showing.
Yeah, just from previous love, you know.
Wonder Woman looks over. Yeah, this was her fault. Yeah, they needed that spear, Lois.
Dude, they didn't set up Superman's death super well in this at all.
No, it's all rushed.
There's no emotional
See that
payoff.
cross in the back?
Oh god, dude.
Jesus.
Why isn't Creed playing right now?
Because Creed is dead.
Arms wide open.
His chest wide open.
Nice.
Oh look, he's smiling for once.
He looks a little happier, doesn't he?
He's like, I'm dead.
He's like,
Finally
I don't
free
have
of
to
this
deal with your
bitch.
bullshit anymore.
That's why he's wearing the black suit when he comes back. He's like, I have to deal with her
I'm
again?
single.
She's like, sister, I lost another guy too. We can relate now. I don't know.
That's
after
a
being
great shot,
stabbed in the
too.
chest, when do you have
Coming
blood
out of the
flowing out of
flames.
your mouth and shit, you know, like
Everywhere. Yeah,
I
it'd
love
be
that
everywhere.
Batman shot. Crosses, Jesus.
God,
Hey, you
they're
have
really
the
not
crosses in the
subtle at
background.
all.
Oh my goodness. What?
They're not subtle at all.
Oh my. With the crows and are you fucking kidding me?
It's the same thing I say with everybody with religion. You can have it and love it and all of that, but just like your penis, I don't want you waving it in my face.
Everybody, we're
Don't
2
jam it
hours
down my
and
throat.
42 minutes in
42.
this.
Hey, we did it.
Now we still have 20 minutes left.
Here's our Steppenwolf. And that looks like what the new Steppenwolf looks like. That works.
Very similar, yeah. But like this is more of like the hologram of Steppenwolf, so it makes sense that it wouldn't have that same exact look.
Ew, that water's nasty.
Yeah, it was like birth. That's that stuff.
Looks
that's
like
on
raspberry
babies with
jelly.
birth.
Hey, there's a scam call happening. Ah, never mind. They hung up.
Dude, like honestly, his hair looks so fake in this. I just wanted it to be like a wig the whole time. He's like, "Joke's on you."
Bald would have been better. I don't know. At least
You
we
know,
get bald in the next one.
He looks like a sophisticated Lex Luthor in that shot.
Having a bald head wasn't the problem though. Like if I'm being like, I didn't like the hair, but the problem wasn't the hair, you know.
It would have been more believable.
Although to be fair, the bald head with that speech at the end or before all of this, that would have been epic. That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just lots of empty shots.
I know, right?
Just like, what do you even want us to say at this point? Like, there's nothing to talk about. Okay, but like, also, who gets the actual body of Superman?
The government.
They say it here, don't they?
He's buried at the farm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they're at the graveyard taking him out.
I know they talk about empty caskets and who has it. I'm impatient.
So am I, dude.
I know the answer is coming, but I'm gonna ask you guys instead. Hey, who has the real body? Yeah.
You think Kevin Costner was at like Heaven's Gates being like, oh, fuck.
God damn it.
You're supposed to survive, loser.
Everyone's trying to get away from everybody in this show. Or this movie. Come on now.
Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
Do they ever explore what Superman sees on the other side when he's dead? Because they treat him like a god, right? Like, what's life after death for his kind? You know what I mean?
He dies, ends up in Valhalla. There's Thor standing there just like, dude, you ain't shit, man. You think you're a god? Come fight me, motherfucker. Zaps him a few times, calls it good. Anywho.
Is she praying dear God, I hope you keep Clark safe, but
oh, fellas. Pour one out for a poor lady that did this to herself.
No, I'm not gonna pour him out water.
Martha's like, you're responsible for this.
I might not have coffee. That's stain.
Oh, but bagpipes. I love them so much. I'm one of the only people in the world that will say that, but I love bagpipes. Oh my
I love
God.
them too. Dude, this feels like an Amish.
Amish. It's Irish.
I know, but them
Well, wait. Let's take a step back here for a second. And bagpipes are Scottish.
I know that, but the shot of the horse carrying the casket, I'm and they're all dressed in black in the cornfield. That looks Amish as fuck right there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Especially because of the dude in the hat up there. Yeah. I get that. When I was a kid, I actually took bagpipe lessons and learned the basics on how to play bagpipe.
Dude, my uncle plays bagpipes.
Ooh, that's cool.
My ADHD caused my teacher to scream at me, so I stopped going to class. Go figure. I really wish I'd have kept up with that. They're such beautiful instruments that just are so underappreciated.
Very hard to play.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our. Thought I was going to cut to it. Never mind. There it is.
That's kind of a cool coffin.
God,
I wonder how much it cost.
Yeah.
Who paid for it?
I know, right?
The taxpayers.
They spent so much money on this asshole. He destroyed all of Metropolis.
He just destroyed half the city, and let's give him this tribute.
Well, we definitely should close down every restaurant.
Shit. Sorry, what?
We should close every restaurant. We should all of it.
The slain shall rise again, dude. Jesus.
And look, that's the same Reverend from Man of Steel.
He's so creepy.
Oh God! That little girl right there. That's Batgirl.
Funerals are very depressing.
That's the IHOP dude, I think.
Yeah, it is. He plays the whole.
Oh, dude, that's who paid for it. Bruce Wayne paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I fucking asshole for making fun.
He paid for.
It's kind of sweet, right?
The farm funeral. He pays for all of that. It's the other one that's paid for by the taxpayers. But Bruce Wayne takes care of all of this for them.
Is there an after credit scene? I don't remember.
No. Wait. Isn't there? No. Just the
No after credits.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The part that I was thinking of.
I've watched it a lot.
Dude, are you sure?
See, now you have
Nate boot him.
Don't do it. I know where you live.
Yeah, no post-credit scenes.
I'm gonna bring it back to life.
Okay. So they're talking, what, Unite the Seven? Is that what the whole slogan was?
Mm-hmm.
So, are we talking then, was Green Lantern from the beginning just a ploy or a pipe dream?
No, he was going to be the after
was
credits.
meant to be... Okay. So I was wondering if it was meant to be not John John. Martian Manhunter. Wow. Isn't he John John?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does that become the seventh since it didn't pan out with, say, Green Lantern? We do get Green Lantern. Green Lantern is confirmed for the new Justice League as a flashback. But is it Martian Manhunter instead of Green Lantern that becomes?
I think it's both. There's a Green Lantern in there, and there's a Seven. There's a Martian.
Who have they cast as or looked at for Green Lantern? Then like who?
Well, it's not a Hal Jordan.
Yourself?
It's like an animatronic. It's something,
Yeah.
But there's not one that actually joins the league.
See, and that's.
I think it might just be a Green Lantern showing up at the end.
Then who were they wanting to unite the seventh? Then, if it was never meant to be Green Lantern.
You tell me. I don't know what the Zack Snyder
I don't know what Zack Snyder's thinking. That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to open discussion.
Well, I'm not Zack. I like this scene too. Ku Klux bitch. That's what I'd call him. He just looks like a skinhead, horrifying person.
It's not like he had a choice. He
could be a good Zaz too.
He would be a good Zaz. Ooh, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
With the twitchiness and yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Batman was straight up killing him. That's why he's good with the police.
Looks like the devil right there with all the red lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil reference.
I wouldn't brand him if you're going to keep him alive, though, bro. Like, that's a chain of command you got to let know. Hey, don't kill this one.
What a weird line.
We have good mental asylums, but then we have Arkham.
Yeah,
we are
except for the one in my city.
Okay, but the real question then, I mean, you say that it's supposed to be the Scream or whatever else that lets him know, but Steppenwolf talked to Lex. Mm-hmm. Why would Lex not just tell him?
Maybe
like, hey, by the way, he just died.
That might have just been a history lesson of Steppenwolf and not like actual Steppenwolf.
That would make sense. All right, guys, I just got the low battery signal in my ear here from my headphones.
Oh,
want to play a game of what dies first, the movie or this? Or my
There's only 9 minutes left.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Let's play this game. This is gonna be fun.
All right, he's got a booger, man. I want to wipe that nose.
I want to lick it.
Yep, and just like
that's awesome.
Like more God versus
And ding ding. I'm sure
I do
he'll have
love that
headphones.
he actually did flip the sign though. Like,
Yeah,
but please
just end the fucking movie already.
Yes,
I know.
Just make it stop. I love how that's where all of our minds went simultaneously. Just like, oh my god, please have this.
Wait,
She still has the
coffin.
dirt.
Guys, that coffin was different than the one we saw.
Yeah.
The one that you saw was the one from Metropolis. This is the one from Kansas.
No, the one from Kansas was yeah, no, what I believe Chaz is referring to, but I think this is actually still a different coffin than the one we saw at the farmer's farm funeral. This one's slightly nicer because the other one was just a box. But yes, it is definitely different than the military funeral.
Ooh, I remember this, dude. People were like, "What does this mean? Is he actually alive?"
It just pissed me off. I was just like, well, fuck you too. Like, I think I thought to myself, well, fuck you too.
I love how quick it cuts, though. Like, it's like a very quick glimpse of it just floating, like, whoop, and then, got you.
You know who else did that? X-Men The Last Stand, when Magneto moved the pawn piece at the end. Same energy, and it's annoying.
Yep.
So, anyways, the movie's over now.
Movie's over, and I think we all want to be done with it too. And we've all said our thoughts about this thing. It is a mixed bag either way.
I like it more than Man of Steel.
More than Man of Steel? Absolutely. I agree. But it's got a lot of problems.
Oh,
the last
absolutely.
hour, so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Even the last hour has some convoluted spots, though. But overall, yeah, the last hour is really all you need to watch for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Should we make this exactly 3 hours long?
No, I'm ending this.
No,
dude, but
hey, someone's name is Mormon.
We have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes.
No, we're ending this shit.
Dude, 3 minutes.
Everybody, thank you again so much for checking us out. Make sure that you're following, button mashing, Gaggle of Geeks, the Patreon. Thank you for being Patreons. We hope that you guys enjoyed this. This was meant for you. And yeah, let us know what else we can do for that kind of stuff. And of course, we'll see you at the next one. Gaggle on. And we cut.
I'm ending it.